a tycoon. I've been running up a check.
Yeah, Illy. Hey, I'm setting the tone for all of the clones who swear they can do what I do. I run up a check and now niggas is checking the stats on the shoes that I use. I'm with the who's of the who's, dropping them clues like glue. I wanted the money, it came with the pie, that's how I became a tycoon. I put the work in and that shit is working, I swear you can see the results. This shit is alchemy, first they was doubting me, now niggas follow the code. I'm with the who's of the who's, dropping them clues like glue. I wanted the money, it came with the pie, that's how I became a tycoon. These rappers be thirsty for clout, speak on my name and I'm in.
New year, new shit. I've been to hell and back, doing 90 in the Hellcat. Forgive me, T, but it just felt like I was held back. It wasn't you. It's hurting me just like it's hurting you. And truth be told, I had some shit that I was working through. Beneath the surface, I shoulder it, standing vertical. Might give you vertigo, only move when it's purposeful. This shit is personal, I got something to prove. Aside from all the intangibles, I got nothing to lose. Wait, look, crucibles help you reach a different state. A different hustle had you eating off a different plate. And plainly speaking, if you cross me, you would pay the price. Don't trust these hoes, so I fuck, but I don't stay the night. Great advice, I read my sentence through the hurt. Like how can I get more time than I've been walking this earth? Wait, look, found strength in being overwhelmed. Watch those who say they'll change for you, but not for themselves. Misplaced authenticity, wrong route to felicity. He say he real, but he don't say it convincingly. I guess eventually we'll see what we meant to see. I'm dealing with something too, but I told her she's still convincing me. I miss you, Nick, it ain't no metaphors to bear the hurt. Not one verse convey the angst when I wear that shirt. It's hard to keep it together, I master pain like a handful of sand, but never dropping the grain. Hey.
Yeah, you know sometimes, man, we gotta just
put
our back to the wall, feet firmly on the ground, look to the sky and keep it moving.
Gotta know this.
Gotta know that.
Look.
Look.
I'm here now and I was picturing this. Even after the verdict, when I planned on slitting my wrist. Lost my best friend to the streets, ayy. I still miss her. Around the same time my mama lost her baby to the system, look. And for survival, I just go into a different mode. And truth be told, nigga, I live by a different code. You speak on facts and tell him he ain't like them other niggas. Ask me about him, I don't even like them other niggas. In these conditions, keep it real on one accord. I just move like I got all of my pieces on the board. It's never been forced. I still navigate the maze, lost in my own thoughts, playing Frankie, Beverly, and Maze. Hey, I got it back even when Cooks was bad. I'm just a Brown Street nigga with a Brooklyn swag, salute generals. Plus too many real niggas been buried, block full of suckers, so I hang out at the cemetery. I keep a portion and get a world the rest of me. Walking my destiny, I'm just building my legacy. I come to get it like they owe me that. This shit you do gon' fuck around and bring the old me back. Not giving a fuck, I put the whole house on their knees. Leave a mask at home if you know you planning to squeeze. If I blow trial, I'ma show you what an appeal do. Money never changed you so much as it reveals you. I fail for veil unexpectedly, won't stand at ease. And life is never black and white, no semblance of piano keys. Through all the rain, I still never complain. No diagnosis, man, but I'm probably clinically insane at times. You have to disconnect from people to focus the gist of it all. Intellect goes over emotions, my nigga got life. I told him to pray, I know it's hard. Said he prayed during trial, so Brad, fuck your God. I was stuck from the response he gave. But truth be told, they booked me and all I did was pray. Woke up last Sunday morning, rolled over in bed to a bunch of messages saying my nigga Twan was dead. Damn, I ain't never think I'd write that last line. Who would've thought the last time I saw you would be the last time? Life goes on, but a piece of me is gone. Just the latest in the saga, trying to weather the storm. My nigga looked me in my eyes, the craziest shit. Lied to my face and said he wasn't trying to fuck my bitch. What? I seen the messages, you loving her too. How can you call yourself a man if you don't stand for the truth? For real. But what I look like complaining and shit, he just complicit. She the one that been entertaining and shit. Cooked the dope in the same pot we made hot dogs with. Dysfunction became the norm, my nigga. I gotta vent. Yeah.
Go. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Beast mode. That boy came through with that real talk right there.
Shout out to the vent, fam. That shit was cold, man.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
it, man.
All right, y'all know what it is. Mic check. You're now locked and loaded, ready to get busy on the All 414 All podcast. I am your host, the 414 Tycoon, aka the Genghis Khan of rap, Illy. And joining me as co-host is my lyrical brethren, the verbal executionist and hood certified street team Hectic. For episode 20, we have an artist I consider to be the voice of these Milwaukee streets.
Shit.
Brad Fax.
What up? What up?
These episodes are brought to you out of the Third Ward Studios, owned by Lethal of Knack Music. And last but never least, we got SG Films behind the lens. So without further delay, let's start it up and get these 414 hip-hop topics making noise. Heck, what we kicking off with?
We got Mr. Fax in the building, fam.
What's happening, heck?
You
Illy? What up, yo?
You a MC. You a motivational speaker, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
You be telling a lot about your story about the prison time and all that. You're Arthur, which the book is called. That's how I found out about your story. You actually lived a lot of places, kind of like myself.
Yeah.
So that's something I really connect with you on. And you just overall, bro, you a smooth dude, bro. And I fuck with you, bro.
Man.
You one of the brothers that I regard highly.
Yeah.
In my
same.
book,
Likewise, I appreciate that for real.
So how you feeling, bro?
I'm good, man.
We just had a whole debate in here before we even started the podcast.
Shit is already heated
I'm trying to like bring it back to like we ain't talking about shit.
Like we ain't talking about shit.
I'm trying to bring it back like we ain't saying shit yet, but I'm like, shit. I'm like,
back in,
I'm
right.
already fucking ready to
Get right back to it.
Nah, but how you feeling, bro? Everything valid?
I'm good, man. I ain't got no complaints, man. I'm in a state of appreciation like always, man. You know what I'm saying? Just being here.
That's what's up.
For real, I love it, man. No bullshit.
Yeah. So like I said in the intro, bro, personally, I don't know how everybody else feels about you in the music industry and shit like that, but personally, I feel like when I first came across you, the way your voice carries and then going through your discography, like you're definitely somebody I consider to be the voice of the streets. You talk a lot about like political shit.
Yeah.
And you know, it's crazy that y'all were mentioning this before we started the episode. But you give me like 20, what are we in 2025? You give me 2025 Tupac vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's my man. I fuck with Pac.
When you talk, it's just like you can't help but stop and pay attention to what you're saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the amount of shit that I've just learned just listening to your records is like, I never knew no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
appreciate you, man.
So that shit makes me go and do research.
Yeah.
Just to fucking expand my knowledge, you know? So personally, I'm fucking super excited to have you on the episode, to have you on the podcast. I'll forever feel blessed that you came and featured on one of my songs.
Yeah,
like
that shit fire.
So I got to give you those roses,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
So
I
thank
appreciate
you very
really
much.
No bullshit. That's love, bro. I appreciate you for real, for real.
No bullshit. Knowledgeable is the word.
Yeah.
that I would look for to explain the impact of your music to me. It's just knowledgeable. Or like he said, I'll hear some shit. I'm like, damn. And you clearly from the conversation we just had, like I try to dig deep into those kind of situations. So when you say certain shit, I'll be like, oh. And then I tell Illy all the time on the show, like, I love music where I hear a line and I hear it. I'm like, oh, I gotta go look into that. And then I go look it up. And I'm like, oh shit.
That's what that shit
I had
meant?
no fucking idea. Like that's fucking dope. Like, so I feel like the not even just the city, not even the hometown, like the whole world needs more of that when it comes to music and artistry and MCs. You know what I'm saying? I
agree.
I feel like we had a peak in hip hop that it was all that.
Yeah.
And they was like, no, we can't have that shit. Shut that shit down. And then, it now creeps in glimpses now. So, you know what I mean? So
yeah. Second thing I wanted to talk about, let me I should have grabbed, hold on real quick.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that too.
Yo, we gotta grab one of these so everybody can see this shit. This right here is what we call that pack. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The right
Comes
pack.
through Power Purpose Principle Pack. So tell us a little bit about this.
So that's the clothing line I have, right? And initially it wasn't a clothing line. So like you referenced before, heck, I did some time in the joint. I was locked up for a while, man. And when I came home, I think one of the first things I noticed was there seemed to be a uniformity in dress, in style, in speech, and all of this shit seemed to be the same. Like the look of people, like it was just like, damn, that was one of the first things I noticed. Whereas before, individuality was at like at an all-time high.
Right.
Didn't nobody want to look like nobody else.
Yeah, you wanna be your
Sound
own
like
person.
yeah, like it was none of that shit. And I noticed like all these niggas is dressing alike. They wearing the same cologne. They driving the same car.
Not the same cologne.
Yeah,
You
man.
can't wear the same cologne.
Man, I'm telling you, dog. Like it's like it's a whole Facebook group of the shit that niggas wear in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, really? You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. So I just noticed it was a lot of sameness going on. And I had a show, 2018, I want to say. And I'm like, damn, I need something to wear. So I bought a Letterman jacket. And I designed a Letterman jacket. I didn't have a logo or nothing. I just put some shit on it I thought that would be dope. You know what I'm saying? And I kept doing it. And then people was like, man, I want one of them jackets. I didn't have no price point. No, none of that shit. Because I was doing it because I knew it would set me apart. Letterman's come in all type of colors. I can wear whatever I want to wear with them. You know what I'm saying? So what wound up happening was I started doing custom Letterman jackets. And people was fucking with them. And there wasn't a lot of money in it. I just wanted to kind of get the creativity out, because I approach that shit the same way as I approach the creativity in writing a song. You know what I'm saying? Try to come up with the dopest shit. So then the season changed. I'm like, I ain't wearing no fucking Letterman jacket in the summertime.
Right.
I got to come up with something else, right? You know what I'm saying? So I was putting up these motivationals on social media, and at the end of every video, I would always say, "Be powerful, be purposeful, and always stand on principle."
I said that on here before. I said it wrong as hell.
Yeah, but it's ultimately relatable because everybody got principles. You know what I'm saying? And if you notice, the name, people named it. I didn't name it. You know what I'm saying? 3Ps, the brand comes from everything that you just named. The book, the music, the clothes, speaking, all of that, because it's a brand. The totality of it is a brand, it's an umbrella term. I never named the clothes. People just say principle. Cool. So because the idea of it initially was to have a principle series, then a power series, and a purposeful series. It never changed from principle because the response of it was so well received. I was like, well, damn. So people always ask me what it means. It means something different when I wear it than when you wear it.
Yeah.
Because my principles differ from yours or yours or whoever else's. Some of them may be similar, but ultimately they different. So that's pretty much where it came from. And it's just evolved and got a little better over time, man.
Man, I got to show y'all how fucking fire this shit is too, bro. All right, so this right here, you know, you got
That's a playweight denim set. It's a soft denim.
got this here.
Yeah.
And then look, check out the fucking back of this, bro.
That's hectic size too.
And then we got the shorts. You know what I'm saying? Shorts are fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
That
hectic
made-
size
that
too.
Pointer down the side, got the patch on it.
Heck could fit them, SG.
You know what I'm saying? So the summer drip was on, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? I caught me a little photo shoot in
Yeah,
the yard with
definitely
it.
did.
And I was like, yeah, this shit fire, bro.
Hang that right over the front.
And,
I don't know if they can see
you
it.
know, when I pick up people's you know, brands or their clothes, I always go big, man. I'll fucking give me one in every color. Like
Yeah, that's how I do.
whatever color you got. You know
Hell
what I'm
yeah, I might like it and I don't want to come back and it's gone and shit.
Right. Yeah. So, you know, like even with like you said, trying to be unique, you know, like I'm somebody who I notice the same thing. Everybody want to wear Jordans. You know what I'm saying? So like people will see me all the time. I got my Ewings on. Really nobody wears Ewings like that, you know? So like I got one specific Ewing that I love.
Yeah.
And they have it in fucking crazy amount of colors. So I always wear that same
Yeah.
shoe,
I've seen 'em.
you know?
Yeah,
And
I've seen 'em.
it was like, how the fuck you get that color?
Yeah.
Well, this is every time I step out, bro, I get compliments on those shoes, but people notice the uniqueness of it because they're used to seeing everybody walk around in colorful J's. You know, it's not every day you see a motherfucker walk around with some Ewings and shit.
Did you get the black and gold Rakim edition ones that came out a couple years ago?
No,
caught
I
them
wanted them
motherfuckers,
though.
I got them,
wanted
dog.
them.
Yeah, I had to get them.
But
Yeah.
you know, one of the ones that I haven't caught them yet, but I'm excited to get them is the Big L ones that they got.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Definitely got to grab them.
but those aren't the exact. I think they're called like the Eclipse, the Big L ones, and I don't really wear that one. So, but yeah, man, the packaging, the presentation of your whole clothing line is just fucking. It's flawlessly executed, bro.
Appreciate
So,
you, man.
You know, I got to give you a salute on that because I'm somebody who, you know, Hex had merchandise, I've had merchandise, but you know, when I seen how you presented this, I was like, I'll fuck with that, bro.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
because
Yeah, it's
In my head, I'm the store. You know what I'm saying?
It's a step away from merchandise too. Like it's merchandise and then your shit's like clothing line.
Yeah. That's my thing because I ain't in it for the money. You know, like I mean the money comes, but I'm not in it for the money, man. It's got to be quality. Because I would never expect somebody to spend their money with me and then get what they want, the quality of it. Because I don't want to spend my money with somebody, a store or wherever, and I'm not happy with the product. So, man, definitely, I've done a lot of R&D.
And that's why I stick to merchandise. You get this low quality T-shirt, fam.
Nigga ignorant this motherfucker.
Nah, I'm talking shit. But because like you said, I would never want to try to design clothes and it's not gonna be that top notch quality.
And I let the shit come to me, bro. Like I don't like I go to the mall, for inspiration. I inspiration shop. Okay, that's nice. Or I just watch people to see what they wearing. Like okay, they wearing that, and then I go the other way. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They wearing that. I'm gonna go the other way. So it might be a color that pop. It might be something that just draws somebody in, and it's all I wear. I don't wear nothing else. Yeah, nothing else, man. Because I feel like if I ain't wearing it, then how can I expect you to put it on?
Big fact.
Right.
So that's all.
I'm not fucking around.
Yeah. Another thing that I wanted you to kind of give us a a little glimpse into is the Freedom Gang movement that you're part of. You know, tell us what that's about. And
so Freedom Gang it's me and KV first. Like we the flagship guys, the front men. And I've been knowing KV several levels, man, since I might have been 14 or some shit. When he was just Vincent, he was Vinny G. I was just Brad. You know what I'm saying? It was that. But it became a thing over the past 4 or 5 years where my message has always been like, dog, your value in life can't be found in a prison cell. It can't be found. It can be discovered, but it can't be truly used in a prison cell. It's got to be out here, man. And I don't think we understand the value of life a lot of times when we commit these crimes and then going to jail and we wind up doing X amount of years and we look back and half our life passed, behind the walls. So Freedom Gang represents total freedom, freedom in thought, freedom in body, freedom in creativity. And it's a group of guys, man, that met on that journey, trying to get out and then trying to stay out. I ain't even gonna say trying because we've been doing it, becoming taxpaying citizens and shit, filling out, paying taxes, getting W-2s, like all of the regular stuff, man, that we should have been doing as young adults early in life, as opposed to fucking around in the joint and doing that. So Freedom Gang is me, it's KV, it's Day One. And it's Blue locked up right now, which is counterintuitive to Freedom Gang, but it's there.
They lock him down.
Yeah.
His mind is still free.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But
his mind is still free, fam.
Definitely. But yeah, man, so that's Freedom Gang in a nutshell, man. And it's just us. It's dope lyricists. It's niggas that really fuck with the music.
So y'all all the Freedom Gang is a music thing then too?
Yeah, it's that too.
Okay, because I always thought it was just, y'all brothers from being locked up and shit.
It's that.
But all y'all do music almost?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
I met Day One in the joint, in the hole, in the vent.
Damn.
So fun fact about the song, The Vent, it's not just vent as a cathartic expression. It's a place where we all congregated and spoke at night throughout the day in the hole and shit. Yeah. I mean, this nigga got a whole album together in the vent.
Crazy.
I had never seen him for 9 months. You know what I mean? For 9 months, I couldn't tell you what he looked like.
Only knew his voice.
Damn.
And we wound up getting out the hole, going to rec, and I heard him talk over across the gym. I said, dog, is that? Because it was Lil Mo at the time. He wasn't Day One. I'm like, is that Mo? I look, I'm listening. I closed my eyes and shit. I said, that's that nigga. I said, dog, what up, dog? He heard me talk too. It was like, damn, what's that? And that's how we officially met. So yeah, the vent is that too. So, but Freedom Gang is a music group as well as not even a real group because we are individuals that have a common cause and similar purposes. So,
you ever seen the movie Ready Player One?
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, like how nobody in the movie knows what each other looks like. They only know their video game avatars, and then at the end they meet and shit. And she's like
damn,
it could be a 300-pound man.
Yeah, because you
make
make up in your mind. This motherfucker look. And they won 5'7" or something. So this nigga is this small. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
Yes, that's pretty
through
much
the vents,
it,
he
man.
sound like a giant.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but you said on the vet, you said they gave me more time than I've been walking this earth.
Yeah.
That's cold.
Yeah.
I was 15.
That's
they gave me
cold, and that's
25
fucking
years,
wild.
man.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I couldn't believe it, man. Like I was thinking like this shit don't happen to me. This shit happen to people I know.
type shit.
That's the feeling you get.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, this don't.
Or not even only that, but like this shit don't happen to me. This shit happens to people
On TV
fucking-
or some shit. Yeah, like
in
I read the
imaginary
stories.
land.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And to sit with that shit, oh my God. As a kid though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
you
was
wasn't
15,
a
bro.
kid. Yeah, you was a child.
I'm like, what the fuck? How am I don't even know how to process it. I don't even know how processes work at 15. I'm just like, I'm supposed to be going to homecoming. I'm supposed to be. That's when I realized I was a kid.
Yeah.
Because you know, as a young person, 15, 16 years old,
You
like
think
to
you grown
like
as
grown.
hell.
Yeah.
Swear to
Think your
God.
nuts hanging and shit.
And I'm like, dog, I'm locked up. I was down there in the county jail with people I read about, like in the paper. That's like stories you heard about
Yeah.
Milwaukee, notorious stories, like dog, this, and then you meet the person, and it's hard to reconcile the person with what you read about. And I'm just like, oh shit,
man.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, it was scary, it was intimidating, it was fascinating, it was like, what the fuck? So, yeah.
That's wild. All right. So you want to take us into that first
Yeah, this is the song he picked for us to check out. I've heard this before. This is a dope record. This is the official music video. Y'all gonna see it up.
Beautiful
above.
Mind.
This is Brad Fax, Beautiful Mind.
I bring that old thing back, give you that good feeling. Pour it up while we chillin', roll it up while we sippin', let my roof fall. Do away with all of the worries, pocket full of money, living life in a hurry. I ain't changed much, just sharper than I used to be. Move with better precision, the best of the roof for me. If she ain't trying to get some money or be at peace with a purpose, I'm leaving after I hit it, cause out of beauty is worthless, it's worthless. Tell you my blessings when they real, they encourage niggas with life, like you'll get back on the field, be back in the field, back in the wind, back in action, in the club with the rose, like we the main attraction. The artifacts of a real nigga, glowing so iridescently. Message me if you feel it, reel it in, dreaming in color, frugal with time, brighter than John Ash, beautiful mind. I'm like, yeah, you know everything we've been through culminates to this moment right here. All the struggles, the tragedies and the triumphs. Clap it out with me one time. I bring that old thing back, let the sky be the limit. He'll never try if he timid, but let him fly if he winning. Haters try and diminish, I'm defying on business, relying on my ambition. From Hawaii to Venice, where the flyest to linen, with the finest of women, introduce them to Venom, and spend it, Miss C was sent him. It's meant to be, these Kodak moments, had you flash and frame thoughts on the mantle. Happiness everlasting, same cast, different script, day one, niggas. Hate us, nigga, hustle till it paid us, nigga. It paid dirt, nigga. Definition, essence, and stamina. Never famished, that's what separates us from amateurs. Graded greatly, walk with a gate that exudes royalty. Never mention my name if the mention excludes loyalty. Reel it in, dreaming in color, frugal with time. Sharper than John Ash with a beautiful mind. I'm like, you see, real shit never changes. It goes from generation to generation. You know, shout out to all my real niggas. They know what it is, man.
Yeah. I love the way you like capture sampled beats.
Yeah.
You sound really good over
That
sample.
fucking bass line was.
I love them, dog. So I'm gonna tell you something about that song, right? So John Nash, right? There's a movie called Beautiful Mind, right? That was starring Russell Crowe. And it was about John Nash. John Nash was a schizophrenic mathematician that created a world inside his head.
I think I did see that movie.
I feel like I
It's a
seen
movie.
It's
Yeah.
an older movie, right?
It came out in like 99, I think, 2000.
I feel like I
somewhere around
seen
there.
that too. Yeah.
But the beauty in it was his ailment. because he was able to create things in his head that nobody else was able to create, but he was also a mathematician. So, I got this thing where I always say, you shine from within, and that's really where the currency is. We can wear what we want to wear, we can dress how we want to dress, but mentally, man, and internally is where the beauty really is. You know what I'm saying? And what I did in the video is, it's the ice cream truck song, which is a racist song, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I played it just to show, like, the connection that we have to shit that we don't know. Nobody ever thought about that because you don't know what you don't know.
Right.
But there's lyrics to that song, though, that, it's called Nigga Love a Watermelon. It's funny we talking about watermelons earlier and shit, but
That's crazy.
yeah, that's the name of the song. So, but yeah, man, Beautiful Mind is one of my favorites. And it wasn't at first. It just wound up being off the first project. And I said, damn, this shit kind of nice. Because it's so heavy on the message in that.
Yeah.
I think it's hard. It's undeniable.
That's crazy, like the whole, the ice cream thing.
Yeah.
Because when that shit came out in like hip hop, like that,
Yeah.
that's when the majority of people learned about
That shit heartbreaking, man.
Fucking, and then it was like, how did this fucking, how was this allowed? Somebody had to know.
There's thousands, there's like hundreds of sayings and shit that we
everything is
do
racist.
every day that
Treadmill.
comes from shit like that.
Treadmill, everything. Everything is
Treadmill.
racist. Yeah.
God damn.
Because
I'm never
like,
gonna walk on treadmill.
it was a punishment.
Nah,
It
nah,
was
I gotta find a new word for it now.
Yeah, it was a punishment.
Right. Now I'm
Well,
scared
no,
to
the
walk
act
on
of
the
it, though.
Stairmaster.
Yeah.
The punishment was, you tread the mill, but it was done by the slave walking on the treadmill.
Type shit. No.
And it was mobilized just by the constant footsteps.
That's
and you had to walk.
crazy.
And what it did
So
is
it was like a
treaded the mill.
consequence and shit.
It was a consequence. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I knew I felt bogus doing that.
no bullshit. But I'm telling you, everything is
I knew
racist
it,
around this
bro.
motherfucker, man. For real.
I'm gonna be in the gym like,
Man, fuck this shit. Every step, man.
They got videos of it on YouTube. That shit is it's horrible, man.
see, and now with that, now the Stairmaster kind of sounds iffy to me. I'm like,
Even the master bedroom, like all
Yeah,
of this
master
shit.
bedroom,
Everything
yeah.
is. It got them racist connotations, man.
damn.
Picnic,
Ignorance is definitely bliss.
all that shit.
Bullshit ain't nothing.
God
No, but
damn.
some, it really is because I be saying that on here all the time. Like I wish I didn't know
Yeah,
half
you
the
can
shit
speak
I
peacefully,
No,
man.
that's
Yeah,
what the
it's
fuck? I
hard
wish
to
I could
pretend you don't
just-
know some shit when you know
I
it
wish I could just go watch fucking a basketball game and just
and not know
enjoy everything
Yeah.
about it. Like this is nice, it's a nice building and
real shit.
these
Right, it's a
niggas
nice
actually
building.
play for the money they're getting.
It's a
and
nice
shit,
building.
Like,
No, and that's why I don't watch
This is
sports.
all some bullshit.
Like that's the exact reason why I don't watch sports.
Yeah.
Once I found out that like fucking these niggas be like rigging the games, I was like, oh, come on, man.
Yeah.
So like I'll watch like, local sports and shit like
Yeah.
that where like
I mean,
it's-
just beyond that,
yeah.
that alone, the fact that you could 100% live your life and just follow a sports path and stay the fuck out of everybody's way and just do this shit for a bunch of rich motherfuckers that just sports is literally just owned by,
Yeah.
it's some bullshit, bro. Like
Yeah, and to
the
get to a
combines
point,
and shit,
Yeah.
the NFL combines,
They
that
got
shit
play
is
money.
fucking
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
the way that they scout the players is
Yeah,
like,
it's just
okay,
nuts,
he's
bro. Like,
it's like an auction block, man.
Yeah, that's
You know what I
wild.
mean? So
and that's what I was getting at. Like,
Yeah.
it really comes down to that. So ignorance is absolutely bliss
All right, so
it costs more than education too, though.
type shit.
That shit is costly as fuck.
Nah, for real.
So now in this interview portion that we're about to go into, I like to open up with this first question. Who is Brad Fax?
So first I'm gonna tell you how I got the name, right? Facts. So I sent my homeboy Terez. Shout out to my homie Terez, man. He sent me, I sent him a song. It's a song I got called Candor on my first project. And he texted me back and said, man, that shit fire. He said, it should call you the truth because you spit nothing but facts. I didn't have a rap name. I'm always just Brad. You know what I'm saying? The name my cousin gave me when we was kids because he couldn't pronounce the nickname my mama gave me. So, but I said, damn. So what I
your
did,
name isn't even really Brad.
it's Brandon.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
that's
So my mama called me Brand.
that shit fucked me up.
But my little cousin couldn't say Brand. We was like 4 or 5 years old. He used to say Brad.
Type shit.
And that's how it wound up becoming Brad. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas think it come from the street. Hell, I ain't got no street name. It's just Brad. You know what I'm saying? So my family, my grandmama and them called me that. So when he said, when Terez sent me that text, I'm like, damn, Brad Truth, Brad Facts. I'm like, that shit got a ring to it. So what I did was I used facts and I capitalized the T to symbolize truth. And that's how that wound up being. But as an artist, man, Brad Fax is somebody that always wants to give you something to think about. I'm a firm believer in if I got your attention, I'm gonna give you something to think about. You're gonna walk away thinking like, damn, he said that. You know what I'm saying? And that overall, as a human being, man, just a person that want to maximize the gains and minimize all the losses in everything in life, man. Yeah, there's a concept called game theory where that's one of the aspects of game theory is to maximize gains and minimize losses. And it applies to everybody, but the perspective of it for most people is different. So artistically, man, I'm just a motherfucker that want to just be as real and honest and open as possible. And that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Yeah.
Brad Fax.
Got anything on?
Huh? No, hell no. I'm over here thinking about like if I was to get asked that question, I think it's the first time I ever thought about it.
Yeah.
You know, but you do that, bro. When I fuck with you, bro, every time I talk to you and we have conversations,
Yeah, we had some deep ones.
That's what I'm saying. So I'll be like, bro, we just talk about some, you know, and it's just like I'm just me. I'm just trying to be as honest as I possibly can.
That's because we don't think about ourselves the way that we think about other people. We weren't even taught to love ourselves the way we were taught to love other people.
No, that's
no bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's your brother, love him, respect him, or whatever. They don't tell you to invert that.
No, you definitely accomplished that goal, you know, like, and even when somebody says some shit to me that I'm like, oh, that's facts. I always be like, Brad Fax, right after.
Dog, I get so many tags on Facebook where people be like, who the fuck is this? And they be like, oh, my bad, I ain't mean that. I'm like, it's all good. Like all day, every day, I get that shit.
Yeah,
Brad
that's
Fax,
it's a super common saying now.
Yeah, I know, right?
Now it's Brad Fax, like it's you know, but shit, like I said, I was just thinking, that's why I didn't have nothing. I was ready. I was like, I'm thinking like
you talking that.
I'm just trying to be truthful, bro. I'm just trying to be honest, bro. Like you know what I'm saying. So that's a good.
That should keep you current.
Yeah,
all the time. You would never be left behind
sucks,
by being honest.
It does suck though.
It do.
Because sometimes I wish I could just shut the fuck up and not say, you know, exactly what I'm fucking feeling.
Like to be like, about to blow up and shit. Like,
real.
I'm gonna say something. I get it though.
No, ask Illy, bro. Since we've been doing the business together and shit, like doing the podcast, I'll text him all the time. Like, hey, bro, you think I'm tripping? Because I feel this way. I might say something. I might say something, bro, to somebody, or I might, hey, man, like if I'm tripping, let me know now, or if you think we should go about it different. Because I'll go crazy if I keep that shit in my mind, bro. I'll be like,
one more thing.
But he's a good like, you know. It's like we're the opposite ends of. It's kind of like a yin and yang. You know what I'm saying? Because how he is, I'm the exact opposite. Like we're fucking. I don't overthink shit, and I'll just fucking go right past that shit.
I learned not to. That shit'll drive you insane.
You know, but it's you know, oftentimes I don't fucking. At times I should speak up, or I fucking I should have said something. I don't say nothing because like. I come to a point where fucking almost nothing matters.
I'm gonna tell you something. You saying that is funny.
Sometimes it should matter more.
Yeah,
you know, because sometimes I'll be like, fucking niggas is playing me.
Yeah,
but I didn't say nothing.
I don't want to seem petty, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you something. It's funny you say that too, because I experienced the same emotions, man. When I came home, like not knowing what to react to.
Mm-hmm.
Now, because I had a lot of information. But not a lot of experiences in life.
Oh, that's crazy to
situations. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you mean. Like
I had so much.
You just knew you learned so much shit, but you haven't lived it. You were
so now it was like them worksheets that they gave you in school where it was like this was A and that was the sentence. You got to kind of match it up.
Yeah.
So I found myself just in situations or just out in the world looking at situations trying to figure out is this the situation that this information applies to?
Yeah.
Okay, bam. I'm just lining shit up. And nobody noticed it. But I felt exposed as fuck, even in the mall. So I would go places on purpose just because I knew I wanted to feel normal, you know, whatever fuck normal is. But so
it's a facade, bro.
I know it is.
See, and I get like I'm real like extreme too. So like that's why I don't let fucking I just go right past some shit. I'm like, it don't matter. Because once it does matter to me,
it's a problem.
I feel
the same way. Real shit though. Yeah, I feel the same way.
It's a problem for everybody now. Shit, like, but so next question I got, what are some challenges you had overcoming adjusting to civilian life after getting out?
The biggest challenge that I had, like the biggest challenge I had was dealing with the superficiality of the world and how it is now.
Mm-hmm.
Like everything just seems so shallow. It was like,
So real quick, give us the year to year.
so I was out. So 97 was when I went in, right?
Damn.
I know.
You didn't even gotta say no. I'm like,
But I got out.
Whole world
like I
changed.
got out in between the time, but only for a matter of months though.
Mm-hmm.
And now mind you, I was 15 when I went, got out 2000, went back 01, got out, went back. I got out, like I got on the 01, went back in 01. So like it was just like, so 04 when I went, I did the 12.
You were
and a half
catching
straight.
like crash course.
It was all that time.
Yeah.
And it was fucking me up because I was getting more and more bitter, more and more
Every
angry
time
at
it
the
happened.
system. And like every time, because I was going to jail for nothing. Like it was all rules, no crimes. You know, the initial crime happened in 97. It wasn't no crimes after that. I had a misdemeanor that led me to doing a 20-year stay sentence, but everything else was rule violations. You know what I'm saying? And it made me bitter as fuck, and it made me angry, and it made me frustrated at myself, at the system. People kept saying the system is broken. No, it's not. It's designed. It's not broken at all. You know what I mean?
Son of a bitch.
Like that
That's
shit is
the perfect way to go.
designed.
Yeah.
And like it was frustrating. And then one day, man, probably around like 2010, I think I had been gone like almost 7 years at the time, and it kind of just clicked. And I'm like, they don't give a fuck about us, man.
Yeah.
And I went to the library and listened to the song by Michael Jackson, They Don't Give a Fuck About Us.
Yeah.
And I said, damn. I remember being like 12 or 13 when that shit came out. And I said, damn. And I started to think like they just don't give a fuck. Like they don't care. I said it out loud 1,000 times. I said, dog, but if they don't care, I got to.
Mm-hmm.
I can't not give a fuck.
And that's the cycle.
Yeah.
That's the cycle, is that you grow up thinking not giving a fuck is what
Yeah,
helps you.
yeah. And I was like,
And this
oh, shit.
Yeah.
And I had an epiphany. I said, oh, I got to care. And from that point on, I had glimpses of it prior too, but from that point on, for the past 15 years, it's just been intentional caring. It's just been intentional self-love and self-care, self-respect. The shit that they told us to give other people, I started giving it to myself.
Right.
Right.
And them same motherfuckers start to interpret that as arrogance or self-centeredness. No, motherfucker. No, they say be more humble. I refuse. I'm the least humble motherfucker around.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to downplay my own importance for nobody.
Mm-hmm.
I'm grateful and I'm appreciative. So when I started to live my life like that on purpose, it started to come across when I walked into a room, when I talked to certain people, like shit like that. And some people are uncomfortable as a motherfucker with that. And you can tell how or why they uncomfortable by their response to you.
Yeah.
They might not give you eye contact. They might not want to, say certain things, or they start to question what they do by asking you a question, not really shaped as a question, but they want to hear confirmation.
Mm-hmm.
You think this is? Yeah, it's straight. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when my opinion for other people became paramount. But I'm like, my nigga, you can question me too. I just know where I am as a person. I know who I am. I know my value. I know my worth.
Yeah.
So you got to get there. But so 2016 was when I came home. And
So 97 to 16, pretty much.
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, the world changed.
You know what I'm saying?
bro.
I remember
Big
when I got
difference.
to minimum, bro, in 2015, right? This funny as a bitch. I got to minimum. I had my cousin send me a cell phone. Now, I had studied Steve Jobs and iPhones for years. Never seen one in
said
person.
Studied them. That's
I
crazy.
did, I studied them motherfuckers, bro.
Crazy.
And I never even thought an Android would touch my hands. Not because of the iPhone Android thing. I just used to like Steve Jobs. I just like this business model. I like how he brought Apple back from, from what it was years ago. And I was digging this shit, the whole story. So when I got to minimum, my cousin sent me a phone to this chick house I was messing with. She brought the motherfucker to me to work, gave it to me at work. I went to the bathroom on my break, finna call somebody. I couldn't even turn the motherfucker on.
Damn.
Because I had never seen this kind of phone before. I'm like, I'm in the bathroom. I'm like, how the fuck am? And I just started laughing like, these motherfuckers got me, though. Because I prided myself on being current on what was going on in the world.
Yeah.
But it's the experience that's the real education.
Yeah.
The information is just that. You know what I'm
wasn't
saying?
ready for the iPhone competition.
At all. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh shit, right? These motherfuckers got me. But so when I came home, I just peeped, like it was a shallowness that just abounded around I was like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Everybody is pictures this and pictures that and live this. I'm like, dog, you niggas is really tripping. Y'all missing life.
Dog, and in 97, there wasn't a selfie fucking term.
Not at all.
You never even heard the term
No.
fucking selfie or I'm about to post this.
Right.
What
Nigga, that was
the
a basketball reference, but post him up
I'm
in
about
the
to
paint,
post him
whatever. You
up.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
That's crazy.
yeah, so it was rough. I think now, you know what I'm saying, I look back and I realize how much I missed in terms of experiences. Like I see my guys, kids and shit graduating, because I don't got no kids. I see them graduating. I'm like, damn, like we was babies. Now they 17 and 18, and it's like, damn.
Yeah.
So, but that's one of the biggest things, man. The challenges I had was kind of not getting used to it, but used to seeing it. Like, damn. Like I was telling you, I rolled by on the way down here. A woman passed away, man. Rest in peace to her. I didn't know she died. I just happened to ride by the car, and there was yellow tape around it. I didn't even know nobody was in there. I seen the yellow plastic in there. I said, it got to be somebody in there. So when I got here, I got a video. Somebody sent me a video of a nigga walking up on the car with a phone. He recording. And I'm like, dog, just help put the fucking phone down.
Yeah.
You know
That's
what I mean?
wild
Like,
when I see shit like
that shit is
that.
sickening, dog.
I saw a video not that long ago where like these people got into a car crash and everybody's there with their fucking cameras and nobody's helped. The dude got out the car and he's like trying to pull the chick out the car, but he keeps like passing out in the car while
it was on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that.
And
that shit is
everybody's like,
sickening, man.
you know, with their phones and shit.
Yeah,
Nobody's
man.
like trying to help them, you know, but
Yeah, bro. So that was the biggest thing. I was like, damn, this what it is. I used to just sit back and watch like everybody.
yeah.
You know what's crazy? So you have the missed time with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Me, I almost struggle with remembering how
Right.
I lived my life before this.
Yeah,
Like I think I can't take a shit without my phone.
right.
Like what the fuck?
It
That's
feels
crazy.
so. It feels so like
That's
I'm gonna be here this
fucking
long
crazy, bro. I
without
can't go take
without
a
no
shit without my
entertainment.
phone. What do you mean I gotta go
It's
you know,
liberating though.
do some human ass shit and I
Right.
can't fucking
And interact.
Yeah.
or when I eat my food and shit, I gotta be watching the show, or if I'm like out by myself, I gotta be on my phone watching the podcast, or like it's always I'm like, bro, or GPS, nigga, come on, bro. Like I be thinking like, how the
Yeah.
fuck
Yeah, that's
did I
the-
get
that's the
anywhere
biggest
in the
thing.
world?
I
Yeah.
know. So that's the one for me. I'll be like, what did I do? What it was though was like city buses helped me learn the city.
Yeah.
Growing up, riding the city bus.
buses, or just fucking walking
Yeah.
long ass distances.
Yeah.
Like I remember being in my teenage years, I used to know every like street name
Yeah.
between the
Addresses and
between
shit
the
like a
major,
mailman.
Yeah, between
Yeah.
the major streets, because
Yeah.
you would have to walk from like, you know, I remember one of the longest walks I took was like from like Highway 100 in like Oklahoma
Mm-hmm.
all the way down to like fucking 6th and Pierce or something like that.
Mhm.
You know, like, but crossing
You see
all those
everything
street
on the
names
walks,
and
too.
then, you know, like that's this street and that's this.
Mhm.
And then now going like, if I'm telling people you go past this street and they're like, what the fuck
Yeah,
is
I do
that
the same
street? I'm
thing.
like, just Google it.
I give a motherfucker the directions. Listen, man, go south and then turn left. You're gonna go east.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna see such and such. Niggas be like, dog, I can't.
Yeah. Or what's really crazy
Send me
is
the
when people
address.
use the
Send me the
highway
fucking address.
the highway terminology.
Yeah, so you got to go
Yeah.
Highway KK down to exit 43 south. Niggas be like, what?
Yeah.
It's a quick trip right there, man.
I
Just,
told a motherfucker what I tell him. What's the one on 43rd? 175.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Highway 175.
North. They be like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, nigga, you been here your whole life.
And
You
don't
know what
know.
the fuck 170 Miller Parkway, fam.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I know where that's at, fam. What the fuck? How the fuck you don't know? No, but you know,
Yeah.
real quick before we change the subject,
Okay.
you was locked up when you could go to anybody's house without announcing yourself,
Yeah.
and came out where motherfucker don't come to my house.
Everything was different.
Unless
You could text me, call me, anything before you come over. fam.
Yeah.
That's fucking
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
Do not come here unless you get approval
Don't
first.
come over
Dog,
here, bro.
people don't know how challenging it is. Because I didn't know how challenging it would be. I didn't
but
know.
For you, you know, if you take out all that time in between, let's just say you went in, right?
Yeah.
It's almost day to day. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like you went in and you was like,
Yeah.
you know, and then when you came out, it's all, you know, that's like,
Bro, I
that's the
still
World
ride through the
Championship
city
or day,
right
you know what I
now.
mean? Like,
And I look like, damn, that wasn't there, man. That wasn't there. That wasn't there.
I just
To
seen a
this
picture
day.
of the
Like,
downtown
from
from 98.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah,
On
yeah.
Facebook, you seen
yeah,
that shit?
yeah, I seen it.
So
that shit
that's
wild
what you
as fuck.
see. That's what you
And
used to know and shit like.
Yeah.
And then came
Capital
out to how
Court,
it is
Grand,
now.
all of that shit. I was
Holy
like, damn, ain't
shit.
nothing.
Which kind of goes back to that, the episode with KV, when he was saying like, because you're saying like that shit, it's like day to day because it's the last thing you remember seeing
on the streets.
Yeah, and then when you
the
get
day
out,
you get out,
you're
that
like,
memory.
holy shit, how
I'ma
the
tell
fuck
you
does this shit all look different?
Yeah, everything's
Where I was
fucking-
at, everything is the same.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you something though. I did a decade in Oshkosh. I've never in my life lived in a
Oshkosh.
place for more than 10 years.
That's what KV said. Bro.
Yeah.
Dead
He was
serious.
like, if we going off where I was the most, I'm
Yeah,
from prison.
I'm from
nigga.
prison. Yeah, me and dog joke about that shit all the time.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
but what it does, dog, like it gives you a superpower. Not just prison. That's just my experience.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about life-changing situations. Because we all got them defining moments where we can say my life was like this up until that point.
Yeah.
And it ain't been the same since.
Yeah.
For some people, it's a job, promotion, or a baby, or a relocation. For me, it was prison. And it sharpens you if you allow it to.
If you experience it right.
Yeah, if you allow it
For
to, like it sharpens you. Even like I know people that don't have jobs, but they stay in school. They
Yeah.
always get degrees.
Yeah.
They just career students. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what they do. And they damn near feel out of place if they not in the space.
In the educational environment.
Exactly.
almost,
Yeah.
like,
And it's like, damn, okay, fuck a job. I get these checks. I pay this. Bam, 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 and that's that. But I think the problem comes in when you don't recognize that shit. If you just living like it's kind of like living in a vacuum. And you don't realize how your life is just coasting on.
Yeah, yeah.
Dog, when I started to think like this, every second that goes by and every breath you take, you get closer and closer to death and you can't get it back.
Right.
Like that shit is daunting.
I
But it's also
fuck
motivating
my whole
too.
Sunday up. Like,
look, it's also motivating too because it's like, dog,
Yeah.
I don't got no time to
there's
waste.
no time to waste.
I have
Exactly.
no time to
That's
waste.
how I feel. Like,
Yeah.
that's how I look at it. Like that's why I'm always on some fucking go mode shit because I'm like, I feel like my stepdad passed pretty early.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like he should have had more years.
Yeah.
I see other men who are like, just yesterday I went and celebrated a 70th year birthday party. And this 70-year-old's walking around like he's
Yeah.
50,
Chilling.
like
Yeah.
early
Yeah.
50s,
Yeah.
And now I think about my stepdad, like he was, I think, mid 50s,
He close
early
to 60, I
60s,
feel like, yeah.
So like, and
That's pretty
you know,
young. man.
he passed. Well, the guy that taught me how to drive trucks, like he was 60. He just had a new kid,
Uh-huh.
and he looked as young as everybody as
Yeah.
young as me. So like,
Yeah.
and I think about that all the time. Like, damn, like I should have had more years with my
Mhm.
stepdad. And so now that makes me like I got to be on.
Yeah, that shit, it
Like-
creates an urgency
Yeah.
in you, man. Yeah. And
Shit,
look,
that
man,
could backfire though, bro, because I feel that way too. But I'd be like, fucking, I'm gonna eat this today, nigga.
Shut the
might
fuck up.
not have tomorrow, fam.
Hey, but you know what, though?
It go both ways. I'm just saying.
My girl tell me, so
Salute. nigga.
I wake up like, I only sleep because I have to.
Right.
Because otherwise I know
I'm
I'd
the same,
die.
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I'd
Just die and shit. But so I gotta rejuvenate. But I wake up like I never been asleep with the same enthusiasm that I had. Like because
Yep.
I know though we don't get no more chances at this. You don't get an extra body. This ain't like an extra man in Mortal Kombat, nigga. This is
right.
it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yep.
So viewing it that way, it can make you say, damn, I don't know what the fuck to do.
No bullshit.
Or you stick your chest out and keep your head up, dog, and just go at that shit as hard as you can. You
Let's
know what
find
I'm
something to do.
saying? Hell yeah.
So the next question I
Well,
got,
take a drink and shit.
when you assess or think about the Milwaukee music scene overall, what's your opinion on the directions it's going and what we are collectively accomplishing?
I like where it's at, to be honest. I do. It's much far along than what it was when I was these young guys' age, man. Like they wasn't even looking at Milwaukee for nothing but Jeffrey Dahmer. That's it. Are you from Milwaukee? Man, y'all eat people. Fuck you, nigga.
That's
I don't,
crazy.
You know what I'm saying? But I love it, man. I just wish, and I say this loosely, but I just wish that the eyes weren't only on what's popular.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because what's popular isn't always what we have to offer. And that's how it is around the country too. You know, we didn't know, before we knew Zero and Mike Jones and Slim Thug and Paul Wall and them guys, we knew the Ghetto Boys. You know, it was a whole bunch of stuff that Houston had to offer, and other places around the country had to offer that we weren't privy to just yet. So I think it's gonna happen. You know, for us, for guys like us, that do the kind of music we do, that changes lives and inspires people and shows people that you don't have to dumb it down to find success. They tell me and KB that shit all the time. I'll be like, nigga, fuck you. You just stupid. You know what I mean? If you don't understand it, just say that.
Right.
Because people hate what they don't understand.
Yeah.
But I love where it's at, man. Like I love watching guys like Big Frank and shout to Steve the Stoner, man. I love watching them do what they do. Because it's fun.
Yeah.
Like that shit has a place just like everything else. Hip hop started off as party music anyway. You know, we was MCs controlling the party and having a good time, and then we started talking about what was really going on, because that shit is just as relevant as having fun. So I definitely like where it's at.
I mean, I just feel like there's a line, you know.
Agreed.
You know what I mean?
I know where you're going with it.
Because hip hop did start off as party music, but that was because it was a result of the fucked up conditions.
Of course, we had to
trying to
find
party
something
out of
yeah.
it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
As opposed to now, they're just like, "Hey, we partying because we got it, and y'all don't." You know,
I think that's
what I'm
some
saying?
bullshit. I think the reasoning behind it.
Yeah, the
is
intention
bullshit.
behind you know the actual party music or whatever. You know, it just. But I feel you know I do like where it's at though. Like the attention's good, and it's just it doesn't necessarily have to have a message, but there should be some type
balanced.
of it got to be some type of. That's what I was about to say. It got to be some type of balance, and just in order for people to get their foot in the room, where because they're not letting these motherfuckers, Big Frank and them, they not finna just let them do all the commercial fucking. You know, they're just not gonna let them go all the way with it that way. You know, what I mean? And I mean, maybe they will. I hope they do.
Maybe so.
I hope they do. I'm just saying, I don't see it.
I'm definitely rooting for them.
Facts.
At any rate, I just think that again, like I say, if I got your attention, I got to give you something to think about.
Yeah.
I got to. I can't just because I feel like it's a waste of opportunity.
Yeah.
You know, when I hung out with Scarface, I played some music for him. We chopped it up, and he was trying to figure out if we was cousins or not, because we got damn near the same name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like just those
I would
moments.
have lied, bro. I was like, yeah, I'll be okay.
I'm your cousin.
Yeah. He was serious too. I was like, man, I don't know. Because he got
we're
people
cousins?
here. You know what I'm saying? He was
We're
like,
cousins
man, you
now.
gotta, he put his hands on my shoulders. He's like, man, is we cousins? I said, we might be, nigga. I don't know. You know what I mean?
We cousins.
But
I would have looked right in his eyes like,
yes, we are. You know what I'm saying?
We family.
But, so I just think, man,
That's
that,
one of the greatest, by the way. So
man, 100% shout to Face, man.
Yeah.
The other Brad. I just think it's a good time, man. It's a good moment. And I think we have always been in an advantageous place being in Milwaukee. Because the West Coast over here, the East Coast over there, down South is there. And we glean these influences from all over.
yeah,
And you can create your own sound, your own style by being influenced and going to these different places and coming back home and saying, dog, look what I got.
we
Check
have a
this out."
style though. We got a style,
Yeah.
but I feel like Milwaukee don't really embrace the Midwest style too much. Well,
I don't know.
Let me
I
take
just-
it back. I umbrella them, but I mean like the shit that's popping. It doesn't too much have a. I guess maybe with the melodic shit, maybe a little bit, but
But see, that's what I'm talking about, because it's a few different things that can be considered. That's Milwaukee. This Milwaukee. That's Milwaukee.
yeah.
And it's a melting pot stylistically. And I don't think people look at that as an advantage, and it is though. It's like a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah.
You know, I can
And the
go
way
this
I
way,
look
go
at
that
it
way.
is like, you just have to realize and accept who your music is for. I think a lot of people don't
That's a
want to
big one.
accept who they want their music to be for everybody.
that's a big
They
one.
don't
Yeah,
want
that sucks.
they don't want to be like, well, fucking if you don't like it, it's probably not for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think that way as a consumer.
Yeah.
That ain't for me. I don't fuck with that. That ain't for me.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to like it. Like,
Well, that's my biggest gripe with the categorization of hip hop. Like, why is it just hip hop? Why is everything just? You got Tyler the Creator, Doja Cat, and fucking Kendrick Lamar on the same fucking.
because that's the culture though. Like hip hop is the umbrella
I
term.
get what
You know
you're
what I'm
saying,
saying?
but I'm saying like there should be sub something for it, bro. Like
Yeah.
it's not
Well, there's
all
like how
fucking-
you're saying, there's starting to be
Yeah,
subgenres.
it's subgenres.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
should be.
yeah,
There
That way
should
it's
be.
easier to find what's
Yeah, because
for
Post
you
Malone
as a
definitely ain't.
consumer.
You feel what I'm, but
Yeah.
if Post Malone dropped the album right now,
Yeah.
they would. Oh, obviously he could do country or some shit. But
'cause
if he did a rap type album, you know, he would be hip hop. You just automatically hip hop and R&B and shit. So
Now,
that's one
That's
of my
like growing
biggest
up in the
gripes.
hood, calling everything Chinese. That's a Chinese pit.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's a Cali. Fuck is you talking about, nigga?
That's a Chinese bit.
Yeah.
No, it ain't, motherfucker. Everything was foreign and shit.
So the next question I got, which kind of goes along with that, is why would you say it's important for artists to not only stay informed about like politics and this, but also speak upon what's taking place politically on a local and federal level to their audience? Why do you think that's important?
Because hip hop has always been the voice of the people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, always. A lot of people like to say, oh man, hip hop was conscious until NWA. That's bullshit. NWA was anti-government, anti-establishment, anti-police, anti-all that shit.
I be telling people all the time.
You know what I'm saying? And like it wasn't it was just the delivery of it was less, it was more in your face. It wasn't as soft as a lot of the other records that came or artists that came before them. They was like, fuck it, man, this is it. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Well, they
then
represent it.
We gonna talk how we talk.
Yeah, we gonna talk how we talk.
Exactly.
This ain't no dressed up, polished, none of that shit. So I think hip hop has always been the voice of the people, and to be informed is power on anything. You know, I don't give a fuck if you going. So when you start a new job, right, they give you that form that you should read. Everybody should read that form. You start a new job that say Wisconsin is an at-will state. They can fire you for any reason, anytime. They don't give a fuck because it's legal. You read that, you sign it, and you go from there. Most of us don't read it. We just sign it because we happy to be hired.
I didn't sign it.
If my employees are
Yeah, no, me
watching,
either. I read that shit. Nope. Exactly. Yeah, y'all ass
You gotta write me up, man. You gotta write me up, nigga.
You ain't safe. But so it's always it's empowering to be informed. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we commit crimes and don't know the laws. We know if I do this or if I shoot somebody or if I sell drugs, I can go to jail for it because that's the consequences. Yeah.
But we don't know what they are.
Yeah, we don't realize that having a drug case can suspend your license for 5 years, and you know you get out now you want to get a job as a school bus driver, or you just want to get your license. No, your shit been suspended because you got this dope case, or you banned from being a commercial bus driver because you got an armed robbery. We don't really realize the adjacent consequences that come along with the direct consequences. So being informed on politics is especially important because that shit has to do with our life, like every day. You know, not so much on the federal level because it's a trickle down. That shit take a little while to get to us down here on Old World 3rd Street. But if you're talking about local government, your city councilman, your mayor, the governor, all of these different people are important as it pertains to your everyday life. So it's so like I encourage everybody to get out and vote. And I ain't really a big believer in the system, but I mean exercise your right to because it's people that never gonna have the opportunity to vote ever again. They might be dead, they might be in prison, they might just be on lifetime probation because you can't vote if you on probation.
Lifetime probation is fucking crazy.
Yeah. And I know a lot of guys that got lifetime probation.
Lifetime probation.
Because they had a life bit, got out,
Okay, I should just
and
say.
did supervision for the rest of their life.
For the rest of your life, you got to check in, drop. Dang.
Yeah. But I mean, laws are changing, so hopefully that might change too. So
No, right.
it's a possibility.
But that information shit is facts, bro.
Yeah, man, it's so important, man, to be informed. I remember being in court when I was 15, and growing up, I was an active, energetic, smart guy. You know what I'm saying? And my punishment was reading as a kid. So when I got to court, I had no idea I wasn't gonna really be able to comprehend a lot of the shit that was being said.
Yeah, because
And I remember, they speak over your head on purpose. This legal jargon that they use is designed pretty much to confuse you. That's what your counsel is for, to help you understand what's going on in court and what's being said and why it's being said. But I remember being in court, hearing them speak English and not knowing what the fuck they were saying.
Yeah.
And it fucked me up because I'm like, wow, this shit is scary because I know he's saying these, like I know what these words are. You speaking the same language I'm speaking, but I don't understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
And I vowed to never ever be in a room again with people who speak the same language as me and I don't know what they're saying.
Yeah.
Can't understand.
And then like as far as like legal terms and shit like that goes, when they're giving you legal terms, they're saying it they're using a word, but they don't. That word doesn't mean what it generally would mean outside of
it would
legal
be different.
terms.
Yeah.
It means something. It means basically the opposite.
different. Yeah, for sure. It's like,
Yeah.
damn. So you go back and you do some research and you study. You be like, oh shit.
Yeah. Did they do a lot of hence, therefore?
Yeah, all that
to,
British bullshit. Get out of here, man.
Pursuant to hence, therefore, you were like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I remember when I was getting sentenced, bro. The plea deal was already on the table, so I knew what I was supposed to get.
Yeah.
I still tripped out when he read it out.
Yeah.
When the judge read out the plea and what time
It
I was gonna
sounds
get,
terrible.
I was like, did this nigga just give me 9 years?
Yeah.
I was like, hold on, what the fuck? And I looked at my lawyer and he looking normal. And I'm tripping. I'm like, hey, bro.
Because this we already agreed
And
to.
I had to whip. But hey, it sounded like he just said I got to do 1 + 8, motherfucker. Now that's what fucking just sounded like he said.
Yeah.
You know, +8 out. So I thought the way he said it, I'm like 17 fucking. Nigga, like he was like, nah, you know, he said you're gonna do 1 and then you're gonna do. You know, you got this over your head type shit, basically. So I was scared as a bitch.
Yeah, so you got to be informed, man. The thing of it is, you know, when you talking about survival versus information, you gonna choose survival because, like, that's primary, that's paramount, and everything else takes a back seat. So a lot of times, man, we in the state of survival, and it's like, man, I just got to get out here and get it because I got a baby, I got to take care of some shit. You know, I ain't got time. I got to eat. I got to get to where I got to do whatever. I don't have time to brush up on the laws, even if I'm breaking them, even though you should. But the reality of it is, man, I got to survive.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get,
I mean, and that if you could even take 15 minutes a day to learn something about the law, you know, fucking do it. To me, it's in the same bracket as the gym. Like, if you got 15 extra minutes, if you can create 15 minutes, however you got to fucking finagle your day to do that, please do it. You know what I'm saying? Because
it's not TV.
That is only going to help your survival in the long run.
I'm gonna tell you what you could do. Get the Wisconsin Blue Book. If you get the Wisconsin Blue Book, you got every law in Wisconsin on there.
Okay.
So you can. It's about that thick. I got one at home, man, and they free.
Brad dropping jewels over here, bro.
And they free,
Let's get
man.
it.
Get that shit.
He said that kind of nonchalant. That's like that. That's like fucking 4,000 pages.
Yeah, but most of it don't apply to you though. It's like
right.
I'm gonna go right here to this and
it just a little bit every day goes a long way.
Every day
bro.
go a long
bullshit.
way. 100%. Real shit.
So the next question: where do you see yourself 3 years from now?
Richer. Shit, richer.
Good
But,
answer, man.
specifically, I see myself owning another property. I bought a house a couple years ago, owning another property. The clothing line, man, being much bigger than what it is right now. A lot more money, you know. I always say, man, the best way to predict the future is to create it.
Yeah.
So, you know, my short-term goal, you know, I always make short-term goals between like 6 to 9 months. Is to have more inventory, more colors, a few more pieces of items for females, because women love it, man. They just be like, you got something specifically for women? They be walking around looking like the guys and shit. My bad, y'all. But
dog putting out fucking studs and shit.
yeah, they love it. No bullshit. All my stud homegirls bought one of them. But well, Shay didn't. Shay talking about it's too small. Whatever.
It's too small, fam. Make fat people clothes, bro.
Dog, keep
I'm
telling
tired
me
of this shit, bro.
But yeah, man, doing everything I'm doing right now on a larger scale and a little more efficient and better.
See, I fuck with you because, you know, this question used to be, where do you see yourself 1 year, 3 years, and 5 years?
Yeah.
But everybody just would go for like
Straight to the 5 or whatever.
Yeah.
and I'm like, okay, fucking just skip
Yeah, just
over
go
the
on the
immediate
3.
go. And
Yeah,
right,
You brought it back to the immediate go without me even needing to ask
You got
it.
to, man. 'Cause you learn that. I'm gonna tell you something. You learn that shit getting out the joint, bro. Because in the joint, motherfucker got these lofty goals.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
And then you get out and realize it's steps you got to take.
Yeah.
Damn. I
And that's why the
about where I'm
question
gonna
used
live.
to be like that.
Yeah.
You know, say 1 year. What's the immediate goal? Okay, what's a little medium goal? And then what's the long term, you know? And I like this question because it allows the guest to speak whatever their goals are into existence.
Yeah.
And then, you know, when it comes a year or 2 years from now and they might be back on the show then, you know, we got that kind of, okay, did you accomplish it? If you did, hell yeah, what's the new goal? If you didn't, you know, where do you think you could have improved to allow yourself to
and learn to recognize opportunities.
Right.
Because a lot of times we be like, I'm just to go, bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
And opportunities just go by. And you don't recognize them as that stepping stone that can get you to where you already want to go.
Yeah.
So, you know, shit, you might meet somebody that might introduce you to somebody else. So those are opportunities that a lot of us overlook a lot of times because we so locked in, we so dialed in on, and we rigid with the views. Like, this is where I got to go. It ain't going to be linear.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to be, it's a route that's going to take you around some corners and shit.
Up, I had plans and I accomplished a lot of the shit I wanted to do, but shit, that was almost 20 years now ago.
Yeah.
And there's one I still haven't done. There's a couple I still haven't done that I had all this in my mind. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you one
Just
thing
don't go how
too,
you
man,
think.
in terms of music and the kind of music, because a lot of people want you to conform to certain things and certain standards. If you focus on business, not the music business, but business that can generate some revenue, it would afford you the luxury of making the kind of music that you want to make.
Oh, bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And you ain't got to worry about, I got to make some money off of this. No.
Yeah, no, that's facts. I believe that 100% because that's what I use my business for. Like,
Yeah, hell yeah, me
I
too.
don't have to worry about shit as far as making money off music.
Yeah.
I just make what I want to make. I do the videos that I want to do. We got the podcast that we envision, you know, and these are all things that are funded through just me. Like, okay, I got the business, and you know, and Lethal can attest to this. He has his business, he has his studio, he does what he wants when he wants, you know. So it's like
That's the goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, to
That's
call
really
the shots,
the goal. Yeah.
call the shots, make sure I'm not living at the mercy of nobody.
Right.
You can't feed me, so you can't starve me.
Yeah.
You don't got time for that shit.
I made the mistake of trying to do the music shit like all out without doing what you just said. You know what I'm saying? Like how these guys, the whole time I was doing that, they was already working on their businesses. And I'm out here like, no, I got to be in everybody's face. And I gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now I'm playing catch up. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
because I did, you know, I didn't do the business.
It's a learning curve, though.
No, for sure. I mean, I ain't never been a bum by no means.
I ain't no motherfucker called you a bum.
No, I'm saying.
No,
I'm
I
saying,
get it. I know,
you know, but
I get it,
you know,
though.
I just
but
never, you know.
it's just a learning curve because our list of priorities sometimes is in disarray. You know what I'm saying? We be like, okay, because we are heartfelt people, man. Like real shit. You know, us, I'm talking about the melanated people, like we heartfelt people, man. So we passionate about what we passionate about. And don't let a motherfucker believe in something.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Nothing else matters. If I believe in this, I'm going for it. You know what I'm saying?
And then not only that, like you know, different other cultures, they have the people to guide them. You know, a lot of times, and you know, as you stated, us melanin, we don't have the person that did
take
it
that
right
person to
before
learn it.
us to show us like, this is what I did, this is what I didn't do. You can take that, you know, information, do what you will. I'll guide you as you're making mistakes and shit. We didn't get that. So like now we got to fucking travel down the road, make the mistakes ourselves.
And you got to
know,
be that for somebody else.
Yeah. And then even if you did have, you know, like there's a lot of people that do have their parents in their lives, but their parents got caught up in so many mistakes that now as you're growing up, they're still they're playing catch up.
Yeah, because I'll take it a step further from just the guidance, just being an example, is we don't have much.
Yeah.
You know, just like growing up, I remember having friends or something, and they're like, yeah, my mom finna come pick me up or something, or my dad, they'll pull up in a new car, and you like, damn, my parents ain't ever had a new car.
Right.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
My mom's about to
Are you
pick
going
me
to
up
their
this
house?
big ass Astro
I
van.
remember this was something. This was
Breaking
something
down
big.
and shit around the corner. And
You know
shit.
what I'm saying? Like, this was something big in the 90s. I remember, bro, like going to somebody's house and they had bottled water and shit. Like,
Yeah.
So,
stacked, like more than one pack of bottled
check
water
this
at their
out.
house. You like, oh, y'all niggas balling.
so I got this
Y'all
song,
balling
right?
out. Y'all don't drink out the sink, fam? This is crazy.
Right. Or the water hose for that matter.
You know what I mean? Like,
So I got this song I just wrote, I just recorded, man, called Summer 95, right? I should have broke it here, but whatever. But
We still got time.
nah, ain't no whatever, fam. You got that shit. Dog.
I got it for real, no bullshit.
It's gonna be his second
On there,
multi-record song.
So,
and shit.
but I remember, so in the summer 95, it was pivotal as fuck. I remember all that. I ain't gonna go through it, but there's a line in the song where I said, first time I ever drank a bottle of water. Never forget watching the news thinking cryptosporidium was a threat because that was a thing. In 95, dog, they said cryptosporidium, the water is not
I was
safe
about
to
to say
drink.
that's from the tap water and shit.
First time I ever drank a bottle of water. You know what I'm saying? And so you saying that, I've been by people's house at the time that had bottled water. And it felt so refreshing and rich to just twist the cap off a bottle. You're bougie as fuck.
Hear that bitch pop.
Yeah. Then it became a thing where we had to buy bottled water because the water wasn't safe to drink. It was like, damn.
See, that's
So-
crazy because I never went through that. Like how you saying you had to, because like, it was, like for me, it just I watched society itself, just like everybody started just doing because of I think an effect of that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Our water's
It was a
not
thing.
fucked up, but it
Cryptosporidium
could
was,
be.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
my mama was just the person that believed.
Y'all sound rich because we was boiling water.
That too. That's how it started. Yeah. So that's how it started.
y'all sound rich as a mother.
And my mom was one of them people that's like she believed everything on the news.
Yeah.
If it's a threat, she gonna take it as a threat. So we boiled water, and then we wound up. It was a grocery store in Midtown. Well, that's Midtown now, but it was just Capitol Court then and shit. Yeah, it was Cubs. You know what I'm saying? We used to go to Cubs. Yeah, we go to Cubs and get the bottled water and the big paper bags and shit. She come home and you can only drink a certain amount of water a day though because we can't continue to buy bottled water. And she like, no, I'll drink 3 of them in the morning if you need to. Take one. You know what I'm saying? So it was rationed like that. But yeah, she was like, nah.
Damn, my mom and dad were so fucking Hispanic because like they did not care about any of that shit. Fucking faucet
And we didn't even
water,
know if it was a real
fucking-
threat though.
Sometimes like we're drinking just like lukewarm water because
Yeah.
cold water wasn't like fucking fully running.
I drink lukewarm water right now and shit.
That's crazy.
Fucking
I prefer it.
lukewarm
I
fucking
do,
faucet
dog.
water. It makes me want to throw up even thinking about it.
The
now
only
that
time I
poured
drink
fucking
cold
flavor
water-
packets in my water. and
Yeah,
shit,
bro.
but-
That's why you do it now? I've been traumatized.
right, nigga, I'm looking.
No, I'm
My guy don't
It's a
eat
wrap.
rice
Tap
because
water's
his
a
mama
wrap.
made him eat rice all the time and shit.
for real.
I can't eat no rice, bro. Fuck.
There's I don't think anything can force me. There's not amount of rice in this world that would make me.
I love rice.
I can eat rice 3
Fucking
times
love
a day.
rice. Me too.
All right, so last question I got. How can the All 414 All podcast audience find your content?
Man, _ Brad Facts on Instagram. 3Ps the brand. Well, _ 3Ps the brand on Instagram. Brad Facts on Facebook. Brad Facts on YouTube. And Brad Facts on all of them, really. Even if you search Illy, I'll pop up because we got music together.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, so
And if you can't find a link, message me. I'll get you a link.
yep, definitely. Yep. I'm on
Okay.
Apple Music, Spotify, all the platforms.
I got a song with Brad Facts too, bro. We just got to get a mix, man.
Yeah, we got to get it better. Man. I wonder if Verse still got that file or that session.
Bro, I
file.
asked him about it. Verse, God damn it, hit me up.
Yeah, I'm gonna call Verse.
Yeah, hit him up, fam. Because
Yeah,
I
I'm
asked him.
calling
He
Verse.
told me when I come back to Milwaukee, he came and left, bro. I ain't get my shit. Bro.
He did. He came 11, and he said he ain't coming back because it's about to start snowing. This shit. He's
Yeah.
like, I ain't coming back until it get
See,
warm.
niggas bougie when
We
they
gotta
go
go to
to
Houston.
Texas, bro.
Yeah.
We got to go to Houston, man.
No, I'm
For
with
real.
that shit.
I'm down,
with
bro.
that
I'm
shit.
trying to get this 16 passenger van. We take a trip
On
bro.
everything, we definitely got to
Yeah.
go
We had talked about
Yeah,
that
we
before, and I'm
definitely
still
did. Yeah,
down
we
for
can
it.
go.
You know,
for real.
March,
all right.
bro. March.
So that concludes the interview portion of the episode. Right now, we're gonna move on to some dope hometown records that you had brought to us. So we're gonna play those and then talk about them a little bit.
All right, man. The first one he picked was Lightspeed featuring Indie Baby. I hope I said that right.
Yeah, Indie Baby.
This is by
KV
Ugly
some
Dude.
levels.
Oh, I mean KV several levels.
KV some levels.
Some levels.
So check this out. It's the nigga.
KV few levels.
KV few levels. KV a little level. No, I met a motherfucker right at the county. I was down there for something, man. Like last summer, he had just got out of jail. He like, Brad, what up, dog? I just seen you on Spotlight. Bam, bam, bam. Shout out to Melvin James 414 Spotlight.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what up, dog? How you doing, bro? Whatever. He like, man, you know my guy, man, Surveillance and shit. So I'm like, he like, man, can you drop me off over here on the east side? I said, cool, let's go. I get in the car and shit. So we drive and he keep telling me I know his guy, Surveillance. I'm like, okay. I'm trying to figure who the fuck he talking about. I'm like, I don't know this motherfucker, man. He like, yes, you do. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I might know him. You know what I'm saying? I got to see his face, whatever. He said, man, y'all was in the video, man, when y'all was doing the Coming to America shit.
Surveillance.
I said, sir. I said, KV several levels? This nigga, I said, who the fuck are you talking about? This nigga said Surveillance. I said, what? Dog, I just died laughing. I couldn't wait till the nigga get out the car. I said, get out
I
my
didn't catch
motherfucking
it at
car.
first. I'm like, Surveillance.
Get the fuck out of my car so I can call KV and tell him. Surveillance.
Get the fuck out of my car.
Dog, that shit was so funny. To this day, KV wife called him Surveillance.
Damn.
That's fucked up.
Surveillance. Yeah, you know what, bro. I'm telling you, like, bro, I don't know no
I
fucking
didn't know who the
man.
fuck he was talking about. He described the video. I said, dog, are you talking about KV several levels? You just made a word up. Surveillance.
That's funny, bro.
Dog didn't bother to ask nobody.
No, he just
Hey, dog, I'm telling you, them
Whatever I
Facebook
heard,
names
bro.
should be studied, bro.
they should be.
Niggas will
Yeah.
fuck your whole shit up
Yeah.
off your Facebook name.
Yeah.
Like, I can't tell you how many times motherfuckers called me Street Team, bro. You just Street, bro, because back then they used to
Yeah,
put the
yeah.
nicknames on there.
Yeah.
And they're like, Street Team. And I'm like, you think that's my name, fam, for real? Like, you really think my name's Street Team, fam? My name's Hectic, bro.
Pluralism, motherfucker.
Or like every time I talk about SG, like people are like,
Yeah.
they're like, who's SG? And they be like, how do you fucking, they'll see like the E and the S
Yeah.
or the, your logo and shit. They'll be like, and I'll be like, no, it's fucking, that's not his real name, but
They just gonna say fucking and put an S and a G. Like, keep it simple. Nigga slow as a motherfucker, man.
All right, man. But shout out KV Several Levels.
out
This is
KV.
Lightspeed featuring Indie Baby.
It's the shit too.
Hey, turn that bitch up, Glory.
I'm moving light speed.
It's dedicated to the niggas who think I do too much. I went back in time so I can do it better than you again.
Marty McFly and Armani and Ty, this is the second verse. Probably take another millennium for y'all to catch the first. I move at light speed, greedy collecting merch. My fingers might bleed, I hit the second verse. Reduce the flight speed, trying not to wreck the earth. Airport, Stargate, pass without a weapon search. Disperse, which brings me to the topic. When I pursue the profit, why be cool when you the hottest? Truth refuses to be modest. I've been so gone for so long, 15 years, my hopes and dreams postponed and prolonged. That bitches see my hustle right. Say I can't do no wrong, but you belong with the stars. Your zone is ozone. Well, I'm chasing money like it owe me money. I need change as my needs change. But when you move at light speed, turbo is slow-mo. Fast forward, feel like freeze frame. Y'all taking breaks off, I'm taking the brakes off. Be eating couch potatoes, still waiting for steak sauce. Weak from the weight loss, so while a man is still standing, y'all still standing still.
I'm moving light speed, and this might be my last ride. I won't know until I get there. So why y'all sitting here? I'm moving light speed, and this might be my last ride. I won't know until I get there. So why y'all sitting here?
I'm in the prison.
bro said, I need change
As my
needs
needs
change.
Yeah, man.
That's a cold ass
Why
line.
the men are still standing, y'all still standing still. I said,
Yeah.
this motherfucking cat.
Dog is a
You can rap a
beast,
little bit,
bro.
fam.
Yeah, he all right.
You can rap a little bit, fam.
I write most of that shit. I just
I write most of that shit.
I Milli Vanilli and he be all right.
You know. No, but super shout out to fan, bro. He already know he alumni like a motherfucker.
Man, one of the
Yeah,
best,
big
man.
fact.
Bullshit.
But the next one you picked was called Prison Problems. This is by who?
So my homeboy Tim Doss, man, we used to call him T.I.
Okay.
Tim passed away, man, in 2020.
RP.
Died of sickle cell, man. Man, he a singer. Man, one of the most talented guys. Like, he was impressive. You know, I'm a critic. I'm a harsh critic on myself. So when I hear other people, I be like,
oh,
yeah,
shit.
fucking nice, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you gotta just give up the props, man. He was one of them guys, and I met him in a joint, man. We became fast friends. My homeboy, man, he passed away about 5 years ago. So rest in peace to Tim Doss. And man, this is Prison Problems. If you ever been in a joint, ever been in any situation in terms of confinement, then you definitely will understand this shit, man.
Bet. This is Prison Problems by Tim Doss.
Tim Doss, D-O-S-S.
Let's go RP to him, man. Let's check this out.
Now I'm speaking for them people that's in prison, don't forget about them. Sometimes they need someone to listen to their prison problems. They understand that life goes on, put some money on the phone, and don't you ever let them go. I'm speaking for them people that's in prison, don't forget about them. Sometimes they need someone to listen to their prison problems. They understand that life goes on, put some money on the phone, and don't you ever let them go. Now this is coming from experience, you talking to somebody who really was forced to live in these conditions that were serious. Days seem long, all the nights seem longer. If it don't take my life, I only get stronger. Oh, I'm calling home, but it don't feel right. It's all bad Cash, Arnetta, and Dollar Bill died. The old homie so phony, but it's fine. Just a matter of time for you see your boy shine. And I'm speaking for them people that's in prison, don't forget about them. Sometimes they need someone to listen to their prison problems. They understand that life goes on, put somebody on the phone. And don't you ever let them go. I'm speaking for them people that's in prison, don't forget about them. Sometimes they need someone to listen to their prison problems. They understand that life goes on, put somebody on the phone. And don't you ever let them go. Going out in the blaze of glory, niggas trading war stories. Walking that wreck yard, niggas spit they best bars. Looking at the pictures on the wall, thinking about the fam. Reading them Dear John letters from their girlfriend. And it's crazy taking orders from a stranger, getting on your knees, praying for Allah to be your savior. And some people praying to God because they need him. And some people praying just hoping they give them freedom. Cause I'm speaking for the people that's in prison, don't forget about them. Sometimes they need someone to listen to their prison problems. They understand that life goes on, put some money on the phone. And don't you ever let them go. Cause I'm speaking for them people that's in prison, don't forget about them. Sometimes they need someone to listen to their prison problems. They understand that life goes on, put some money on the phone. And don't you ever let them go. Yeah.
He's like sing rapping.
Yeah, I think it was nice, man. No bullshit.
Did he have a whole project before he passed?
Yeah,
or?
they took it off Apple.
Took it off?
Yeah, they took it down.
Well,
it was called Who Is Tim Doss?
If you don't like keep up with your distro
yeah. So I guess you gotta. So what I found out since that time is you have to pay for the lifetime.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of people don't. I don't know if they read the fine print or what, but if you don't pay, I think it's like an extra.
It's like an extra couple dollars.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, if you don't pay it, then they're gonna take it down eventually. I think after a year or something like that. Yeah. So man, just for y'all artists that don't recognize that, if y'all want y'all music to be up on the platform forever, make sure you pay that fee because they definitely take it down after 12 months.
That's crazy because I feel like I don't never do that. I think I skip it. So I gotta start.
I have before. That's how I know. Yeah.
No, but it's something. It speaks to me how when you hear about somebody that passed away and shit, and then you hear like their music or something, and then you hear them in the music talk about other people passing away.
Yeah. It's crazy.
It's like it's crazy as hell, bro. Like you know, R.P. Louis Z. But that's why I thought about that. Like I've heard you listen to his music sometimes, you just hear how people talk on their music, and then after they pass, you like, damn, that's fucking crazy.
I think it's good, man, for people to pursue whatever goal that they have that may record something about their life. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because I think it's dope to be able to go on YouTube or even to be able to go on Facebook and see somebody that you love that may have passed away.
Yeah.
You know, people who don't take pictures or
Yeah.
Something like that. It's always good to have something as a memento.
Yeah.
For somebody that
I said that in one of the old episodes. Like, that's one of my favorite reasons of why I've done so many videos with SG is because, like, when, you know, when my time comes, I want my son to have,
for sure,
you know, that visual of me, you know, like, damn, that was my day. Like,
as opposed to somebody just telling you about him.
You know?
Yeah.
So,
you know what I was thinking about the other day? I logged into SoundCloud random as fuck.
Really? I was gonna say really SoundCloud.
I logged into SoundCloud. Hey, on SoundCloud, I got one of my favorite records with Lito fam on there, and I just went to go look at it, like to go listen to it and shit. And I started listening, and then I started just going in my own rabbit hole. Like I'm just go listen to. I was like, bro, my funeral about to be lit. Nigga. They gonna play all my shit, bro. I'm like, my shit gonna be kind of lit.
Shit, hey man, first of all, shout to
messages
BU.
in there, like, you know,
man. Shout to BU, dog. He came on this motherfucker and tore this shit down.
Yeah,
dog.
I know,
man.
bro.
I was in the car. I was like, this motherfucker, man.
I'm glad I'm the host. I'm glad I'm the host on here now. I mean, Illy's gonna make me probably fucking rap eventually.
Of course,
but I'm glad I'm not really on the like
that nigga BU showed his ass. I said, this motherfucker, man.
He know it too. He know because bro,
man.
he don't rap on beats like that, bro.
Yeah. Really?
Hell no.
Yeah. Oh, that shit
he know
nice
what the fuck
big.
he was doing, bro.
Yeah,
and then he was talking about some shit that he don't usually kind of dive into.
Hey, it was one of them moments where I was coming out of a store, looking at my phone, and I stopped because I wanted to just. And the motherfucker behind me there, and they bumped into me. I'm like, oh shit, my bad. I'm like, damn, I had to move against the wall. Like this nigga is.
He went crazy.
Let me start over. Get in the car and go back and watch this shit. I said, damn. Okay.
See,
as soon as I heard the beat, I was like, oh man.
That's one of my favorite things about like having this platform and shit is because when artists come up here, they know what time it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because
for sure.
me and Heck, we're not, just like beginner lyricists or something like that, So, and, I see people like when they comment on videos or something like that, or, because I do the boosts and stuff like that. So we get a new audience, and some people are like, oh, trash, or they'll make, certain comments, but it's going to come a time pretty soon where we don't have to fucking show what we're made of and shit, and why we can have the opinions that we have.
That should be fun.
You know what I'm saying? So
I'm waiting for it so I can boost that post.
Yeah.
No bullshit, because I know what it is. This motherfucker right here, when I met Hectic, man, and I tell this story all the time. Now, we was at the High Note about 8 years ago, man.
AKA the Mason Jar.
Yep. And it was a song competition. And Hectic wasn't a part of the competition.
Nobody knew that.
But so nobody knew it. And he came and performed. Dog, when I tell you, this shit impressed me. It was another one of them eye-opening moments where I was like, is this my competition? Not in the not in the competition, but just artistically.
Yeah.
I said, is this what I'm up against? Not even personally. It's just like, it's motherfuckers that's out here doing this shit like this to this level.
Yeah.
Like, dog, everything, breath control, showmanship, presentation, all of that shit, man. And I said, this motherfucker. And as soon as he came off, I said, bro, I'm Brad. What's happening, man?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Like real shit. Yeah, and it was like, I was impressed, man.
Hey,
dog.
He caught me on a night where I had the hugest chip on my shoulder, bro.
And listen, since I've gotten to know him since then, I understand everything now. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Because I always perform up to my best of my ability.
Yeah.
But that night, bro, dog, I forgot his name, Miles or Mike Miles or something like that.
Yeah, Miles.
He always fucking asked me to do shit, and I'm like, I'm not doing it for free, bro. Like, and I'm not bringing 20 people to fucking perform. I'm not doing that shit, like, cause that's what kind of when I made my name before he was out.
Yeah.
And seeing like I had a whole era where street team, I would go anywhere, and I had a big ass crowd with me.
Yeah.
And people try to what's it called? Eat off that.
Yeah.
And I was just telling him like, bro, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that no more. And he just kept and then finally he was like, all right, come on, you can just come do it.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm like, I'm about to show you why you should either be paying me or you should just be offering me free shit.
That shit was flawless.
Because I'm about to fucking entertain these people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, I went and did it. And like he said, I wasn't part of the competition. Bro, nobody clapped or nothing because they thought I was like a part of the, Milwaukee shit, bro. Milwaukee, they were like, oh, we can't clap for this nigga.
We don't want him to
what
win.
Though?
No real shit.
We want the other guy to win.
Bullshit. Like, literally everybody
he was
like,
better, but
yeah,
no.
dog.
Like,
so I'm in the back. I'm in the back, like, I'm studying though. I'm impressed. I'm not clapping because I'm like, this nigga is cold.
Bro, the whole shit
like,
was
real
silent,
shit,
nigga. And I was like, hey, y'all know I'm not part of the
and that motherfucker erupted.
Right?
I still look at this shit.
I was like,
and I'm in the back,
fuck?
like, dog is dope as a mother. Because
everybody was like, I can't clap for him because then my man's is gonna lose.
No bullshit.
I was like, wow.
If one person starts clapping, everybody gonna clap.
No, but shout out to you for that, bro, because even FAMU was with didn't say shit to me. And then none of the other artists said nothing.
I had to meet this nigga, man. Like, for real. Like, I'm that type of dude. I'm like, man, this motherfucker cold, man.
Yeah.
For real. It's a cat named Rob Steele. His artist name is Vogue Rebel. He a gay guy. Cool as a motherfucker. The man came to the Oasis about 3, maybe 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And he performed Beyonce, Halo. When I heard the music come on, I tuned in because I'm like,
who the fuck about to sing
who
this?
the fuck finna sing this?
Who the fuck about to sing Beyonce?
Dog, listen, when I tell you this motherfucker sang this song, like, dog, every note, flawless. Like,
oh my God.
Flawless, man. I'm like, I was confused. I'm like, where the fuck did he come from? You know what I'm saying? And he had been out in California, working out there pretty much musically. And when he came off stage, I said, dog, I'm Brad, man, what's happening? And on The Facts of Life 2 is a song I got called Last Tear that he sang the hook on. Dog got, man, when I tell you vocally, he unmatched. No bullshit, man. He unmatched. Dog. He dope as a motherfucker. Yeah, man.
But real quick before we move on to the last thing, shout out to Brad Facts, but also that's fucked up, bro. When I met him, He seen me at work. He's like, I didn't know you had a job.
I didn't.
He was like, I thought you was out here. I'm like,
I did.
I'm a rapper with a job. Like, what the fuck you mean?
No, look, man, I believed in this. Like, I believed in you so much. Like, I really thought that was the only job. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no.
And I'm at work doing my 12-hour shift and shit. I see dog come in. I'm like, damn, heck got a job. Like,
No, people have said that to me too, man. Like, and I feel like rappers of our like caliber, like, you know, when people hear us and they hear our music and then
especially
they're like
at a show or something.
And then they see us like somewhere just in everyday life, they're like, oh, you just a regular person?
Right, yeah. Normalism. I catch an Uber sometime. Nigga.
I got 9 to 5, bro.
Right. Life happens. Shit.
No, but I was talking shit because I remember that shit.
Yeah, dog.
Like, damn, I know you was out here working.
I was shocked. I was like, damn. I'm like, is that hectic down there?
Or like recently, recently, I played the podcast in my lobby at my shop.
Yeah.
So like, I'll fucking walk outside to go get a car and then walk back in through the front door. So I have to pass through the lobby, and fucking, I always see the customers like,
yeah.
Ain't that you?
Got TV right now.
Look at that. That's the shit.
It is, dog.
All right, man. Well, let's jump into these topics.
Let's make it happen.
Now I gotta find them because I fucking scrolled away from it and shit.
So the first topic that we're gonna cover right now is mainstreaming the culture.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so
I see what
we're
you
gonna
do.
play this clip and then we're gonna talk about it.
Okay.
All right, let's go. Put this up for y'all. And just for y'all know, the mic's up a little bit. So if you talk a little loud towards the mic, you should be good.
What is your beef with Drake?
I don't have a beef with
It's not about Drake.
You've been
though.
speaking down on Drake.
When I'm saying he's not hip hop, that's not talking down on him. He makes them from a pop perspective. He's always took whatever was at the top of culture and said, I can clean this up more. It's like it was a white guy in Downey and he saw all these taco trucks doing well. He was like, man, this Mexican food thing is incredible. I have to get in on this. And he's like, but if I take some of the seasoning out of it, you know, I can make it digestible for everybody. Hence the birth of Taco Bell. Now, while Taco Bell is very much an American cuisine based off Mexican food, it's not Mexican food. That's Drake to hip hop. Fried chicken is soul food. He's like the Colonel.
I'm not playing with
Like
you.
he makes great rap music for people that don't have a soul.
Got a soul and I like that.
Man, I fuck your soul is crazy.
What is your beef with Drake?
That's funny as hell.
Now I take offense now at that last part because I'm a Drake fan.
Yeah, no, your soul is.
Damn, what's that say about me?
No, yeah, I, you know, y'all should know by now. I fucking 100% agree, bro.
Yeah,
specifically in that case with Drake. Like,
yeah,
I get that he makes good music. I know verses from Drake. I fucking know, you know, I get it. I do, you know, but to me, it is a manufactured thing.
Yeah.
You know, that's what he's, I think that I'm taking that's what he means about the he has no soul part.
Yeah.
It's manufactured, bro. 4 out of maybe, I don't even want to say specific numbers because then niggas be, oh, well, you said the wrong number. But let's just say 75% of the top songs that I like from Drake have been leaked to be somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Whether it be the cadence, the melody, or straight fucking lyrics, nigga. Like, it's some shit. His very first song was somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Kia Shine did The Best You Ever Had. You know what I mean? So it's like, when you take all those components and
the
you put them
backlash
together,
has been real.
Yeah.
The backlash has been real.
But when you put all those pieces together, you get a Drake. You know what I'm saying? So that's a Frankenstein rap, nigga. Like, that's some shit that you had to put together and make. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the same as fucking Lauryn Hill and Nas getting together to make If I Rule the World. You know what I'm saying? Like that, which that has some manufacturing to it. Obviously, you want to make good music, but you know,
and it was a pre-existing song too, Curtis Blow.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah,
so,
you know what I'm saying?
No,
but it's like,
but I get what you're saying.
Know what
it was two quality artists that came together to collaborate on something.
Exactly.
And they
two artists that already had the culture.
Hold on.
Yeah.
That's a terrible example. Y'all could hang me on the cross for that because Lauryn Hill don't fucking write none of her shit either.
Well, it's not none of it.
Not none of it,
just
but a lot of
what
it.
we, you know, so
you know. But y'all know what I'm saying.
But see, singing is different because the talent is the vocal ability.
Yeah.
As opposed to the creativity of the lyrics. Yeah, I get it.
So if I can just sing about all of this shit, you'd be like, oh wow. fuck what you singing about. Is you got chops. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Man, what a coincidence that Drake is a singing ass nigga and he just said that.
Well, I mean, he's not like a cold ass fucking singing ass.
no,
nigga.
because what's the song? I better find your love or find your love. I seen you perform that shit on David Letterman. That shit was terrible.
Right.
And that's
Like,
a creepy ass song, by the way.
So, what's your take on that whole like, I guess watering down the culture and making it more mainstream?
Yeah, that's
So-
coming from a pop perspective.
Yeah, so I think popularity does it. You know, the more popular things become, it's like what we was talking about earlier about you know, we create the trends and we create the culture and then we create the slang terms and shit, and then we constantly creating this. And once the old shit becomes super popular, we on to something else.
Yeah.
But it waters down the potency of it. And it's like, it was damn near inevitable.
Yeah.
Once something becomes big and it's got staying power, it's becoming more and more popular and bigger, it's gonna get watered down because people want to latch on to it. I'm gonna take the NBA, for example. When they expanded, you know, the more you expand, the weaker your base becomes.
Yep.
You know, and it's less concentrated.
Right.
So it's damn near inevitable in some instances for some people to not want to be a part of it.
Yeah.
Like I gotta see what this is about. Miley Cyrus. Twerking was never just shaking ass.
Mm-hmm.
Coming up in the ghetto, like twerking was all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? You twerk a dope sack, you twerk whatever. And then Miley Cyrus did this dance that we called ass shaking and booty popping, and they just labeled it twerking.
Damn,
You know what I'm
that was
saying?
from her.
Yeah, when
know
she
that.
came on the
I know what you're talking about.
it was some
but
award show. And she danced.
I know. I think it was
Miley-
the VMAs.
I think it was the VMAs.
I know what
Miley
you're talking
twerked
about,
or
but I just
whatever.
didn't really put.
Yeah, because she
her
was a
with that.
huge artist at the time. You know what I'm saying? But she was fucking with the hip hop though. She was fucking with hip hop. She was fucking with niggas in hip hop.
You have
She was-
to.
Exactly.
You have to.
Exactly.
Though. Just so
So-
everybody knows, real quick side note.
What?
You got to go through hip hop, fam. Country artists have done hip hop sounding records. Pop
Yeah,
artists got to go to
yeah.
hip hop. Katy Perry, you know, Dark Horse. with
All of that
Jessica Biel.
shit.
All that shit. You got to come see us, bro. You want to be cool? You want the world to love you? You got to
Yeah.
come see us, bro.
It's like Milwaukee.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody has passed through Milwaukee at one point in time in their life. Like real shit.
Yeah, you gotta come
The
see
most
us.
successful, the most famous, everybody that been here. Malcolm X used to live here. Like all of these people, Oprah, everybody has come through Milwaukee at some point in time. Johnson Park was a part of the Underground Railroad at one point in time on Fond du Lac.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so like all of these different things, man. Like
That's what I be saying, bro. This nigga knows some shit.
Yeah, bullshit. You come through this motherfucker, man. It's the same thing as hip hop. Like you have to come through it.
Yeah.
Like Burger King, you know, Pusha T wrote the jingle for McDonald's. So like all of this shit, man. Like you can. I remember when with Steve Stout. Steve Stout was the head of, at that time when Pusha T wrote that, Steve Stout was the head of, I think, creative marketing or something like that over at McDonald's. And they did the R&B commercial about the nuggets and shit when dog said, I woke up and found you creeping. It was a whole R&B joint. They had a whole campaign, yeah. And so hip hop has touched every single thing.
Yeah.
The bad part about it is when people touch it back and exploit it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you're not really a part of the culture, you just want to benefit off it. You
see how cool it is and you want to use it for the finance.
Yeah, they even make up these bullshit backstories about being from the hood. If we had a choice, nobody would have chose the struggle. You know, I'm like, I wouldn't have chose because we wouldn't have known how much it creates character.
That's such a fucking
you know what I'm saying? So,
it's not an anomaly. That's not the word I'm thinking about. But it's something that needs to be studied, bro. Like, why the fuck was that ever a thing? Like, I used to know, like, I used to fuck with this one bitch, bro. She lived up in fucking Greenfield, Franklin area, and her dad filled up her gas tank every day.
Yeah.
But she want to be
She
on
come fuck
fucking
with us.
25th and Mitchell with me and shit, and all the guys. She
Yeah,
wanna be
man.
fucking
Bitch,
with
we
me
gotta be
every
down here.
day. Yeah,
Like, this ain't
exactly,
no- you know
exactly.
what I
I
mean?
gotta be. Where I'm at is where I'm at for.
yeah, you come down
out
here
of-
for,
out of necessity.
for adventure purposes.
Yeah, and it's like, what
We
the fuck
working
is so
to get
cool
up
about-
there, bitch. We ain't. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming back for the
Bitch,
purpose
why
of
you want to
helping.
be by my house? I'm trying to go by your house.
Yeah.
You got a pool and shit.
Fill my gas tank up, bitch, so I can come swim.
You know, but what it is like, why is that a fucking thing? Like, why is that? You know, and then they'll find ways, like you said. Oh well, you had to go through that, but I went through something. I went through. You know, my grandma died 3 years ago. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like,
Bitch, y'all ate every day.
Yeah,
Fuck wrong with
I
you?
can't
We trying
remember
to
what
survive
movie it
around
was
this
in, but there's a scene where like dude's talking about some shit, or I think it's in the new Beetlejuice movie where he's like, yeah, my grandpa died like such and such time ago. Just like, oh really? That must have been hard for you. Like when did it happen? Well, it was in World War II, but you know, still
You know what
affects
I'm
me
saying?
today.
Like, nigga, what are you talking about, fam? Like, what are you? There's,
Damn, you
know. But that's that mainstream, like you
Yeah.
like you said, that when they touch it back to exploit it, and then it takes away from the fact that it's like you said, like it's not something we want to be. Like we don't want to be struggling, motherfucker. Like the whole point, we're just telling you the story of us struggling.
Everything
But
you
that's
want to
turned
be
into
is everything I had to be.
Yeah, that's turned into almost like a fashion accessory. The struggle, like I struggle, like I'm from the hood. Like if you're not from the hood, it's okay, bro. Like I wish I wasn't from the fucking
fine.
ghetto, nigga. Like,
It's fine, nigga. What the fuck? Yeah. But I know people that's from down there that ain't of it. You know, so yeah, but the again, man, the bigger something becomes, it's damn near inevitable for it not, for it to cross over. It's like, hey.
And this is the biggest shit in the world.
Biggest shit in the world, man.
Like I said, I mean it with all my heart. I say it with all my chest when I look at the camera and I say, y'all got to come see us to be the coolest shit in the world. Bro. You can't be the coolest shit in the world without having that hip hop influence, bro.
Man, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, BCBG, Burberry, all of that shit wasn't cool like that until we touched it, man.
So somebody wore it.
We
like,
put it on and the big ugly ass shoes, and now motherfuckers is
them
fuck out of here.
ugly
Shit is
ass,
terrible.
the Balenciagas,
And it's still
so
just
fucking stupid.
what's crazy to me is that we're still in our youth hip hop.
It's
know what I'm saying?
young.
Like it's real young, so it's only gonna. It's very interesting to see where it's gonna go from where we are now.
How old was hip hop in 1992?
29.
20. They were teenagers. It was a
78, 79 when this.
So it was a teen.
It was
basically.
73.
It was like a teen fucking thing in the 91.
Yeah, it was 73 because they just did the 50th year hip hop 2 years ago.
That's crazy, bro. Epitome. This thing gonna make no sense. I'm just gonna say, niggas go to jail young as a bitch, and they cut hip hop down when they was young as a motherfucker. When it was young, it was in its infancy, bro.
They tried it.
Not that they successfully did it, but they've definitely infiltrated.
They crucified it.
Yeah,
they crucified and infiltrated everything. They see the influences, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, it wasn't about Drake, y'all.
No,
but fuck, dude. No, I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit.
So this next topic that we're gonna go into is focus on the process instead of the outcome.
Yeah.
It was never pressure. It was never ever like, somebody going, I gotta make a hit. And I've always kept that word out of us recording. Because to me, there's no such thing as a hit. We could do good music and we could hope that, it's because after you finish that, you gotta put it in somebody else's hands, then somebody else's hands. So it's so many things that make a record a hit record, but I'm like, hey, let's just concentrate on making good music. And our formula was just have a good time and enjoy the music. Like, most people will tell you if they sat in a Cash Money session, it was like a house party. It was literally like, because we did the homework on the song by just watching what people were doing around. It was never pressure. It was never.
Hey man, he got hits, man. He got hits.
Yeah.
What you think about that?
Definitely the process, man. Yeah, you got it. Because you never know what's gonna hit.
Yeah.
Right.
You never know. Your favorite, an artist's favorite song is rarely the biggest song, rarely the hit. You know what I'm saying? Prime example, DMX hated the beat to Rough Rider Anthem. And he talked about this. Like he hated it. He said it sounded like some rock and roll type shit. I don't want to do it. Bam, bam, bam. And Swiss.
He ain't like what these bitches want either.
Yeah, no, and that's one of my favorite joints. Swiss convinced him to do it, and we see what he did 27 years later. So yeah, man, it's definitely you got to just focus on the process of anything, though. Yeah. Of anything, the process, you got to fall in love with that shit, man. Like you got to fall in love. You got to get up every single day with you got to go to bed thinking about it. Get up and get to the point where you become obsessed, damn near to the point where you seem like a maniac. And in that maniacal perspective with behavior, somebody else is gonna be like, this nigga tripping.
Mm-hmm.
But then the outcome happens and it works and they be like, oh, I knew he was gonna do it. You a motherfucking lie. You ain't no shit.
Oh, I hate that.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the process is more important, man, than anything. Especially when you start to feel like it ain't gonna work out.
Yeah.
You know, you stick to that shit and you keep going. I can't tell you how many songs. I was writing a song one time. I was trying to. And I'm like, damn, I can't come up with shit, man. I ain't really a big believer in writer's block, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, maybe it just ain't came to me yet, right? So it didn't come to me. Then I said to myself, you know what? This is what came to me. This is what I mean when about, recognizing opportunities. I was like, well, let's write about a song. Let's write a song about
not being able to write.
Not being able to write. I'm like, writer's block. And I named it writer's block, but it went from being a mental obstruction to a place where writers live.
Mm-hmm.
So writer's block, nigga, we all dope over here.
It
became a thing. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit.
That's a
and
cold ass fucking title.
Yeah, and I worked through it. You know what I'm saying? So
Writer's Block by Street Team Hector comes soon.
I'm telling you, 100%. We all gonna get on that motherfucker. But yeah, it's just a process, man. That's most important. Because you learn shit about yourself that you hadn't even probably paid much attention to.
That's a cold ass title, though. I that title.
Yeah. No, but so I was just talking to my brother Mike Croft yesterday, actually. Shout out to Mike Croft. But and I was telling him, I'm like, I don't think I wrote a song in the last decade where I wasn't thinking about how I would look and sound on stage or in a video.
Mm-hmm.
Or like how much people would like it and receive it. You know what I'm saying? And that's fucked up. That kind of is holding me back, I feel like, So I'm
you mean like is it stopping you? Well, I know you say it's holding you back, but is it stopping you from writing or is it?
Yeah, it does, because like if I'll get halfway through a verse, I probably got 1,000 4-bar startups on my note thing where it just
take them bitches and put them together. You got a song right there.
But it's but then it's like,
real.
Instead, like I'll start writing it and I'll write it really fast and then I'll be like, oh, this not gonna be what I think it's gonna. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna do what I think it's gonna do. Scrap it. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes that leads you to something better though.
I've had songs that come up about it.
Yeah.
Like Hugo is one of my best songs when I perform it and people embrace it. And that song kind of just came up on some like, fuck it, I'm gonna say some shit in Spanish and say some shit that I don't even normally do, but I'm gonna just do it because I'm having a good time writing it.
Yeah,
and
that's the better part because it's lighthearted.
Like 4 bars that I placed in the middle of that verse somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And I just did it, and that came about really natural. You know?
Yeah.
So that's
I
just
like
proof.
How you said that, like you were enjoying writing it. You know what I'm saying? And that's part of the process. Like making sure that you're enjoying the process.
Yeah, that's the fun part. Because I can't tell you how many times I started something and I would add to it day after day. I would just add to it. This would be like a 75 bars or some shit. I go through and pick them apart. I might pick a title out of that shit. I might for another song.
Yeah.
I might. Because initially I thought that was going to be it. The song. But then it's like, I fell out of love with it. But I wanted to keep adding to it because I know somewhere my perspective is going to change in the future about what I'm writing right now. So I did the vent like that.
Type shit.
The line in the vent where I said, block full of suckers, so I hang out at the cemetery. It was to a song I had called Never Had Shit that a nigga had stole the hook for. I didn't know that the hook that he was singing was stolen. So I told myself I'd never rap this shit again. So all I did was I picked apart and, it was some highlights in there. I was like, okay, I'm going to use this and use that. So sometimes, man, starting that can lead you to this and you be good with that and say, fuck this.
Mm-hmm.
For real.
I think, but you're right about what you said. The one you like the most is never the one people like.
No,
never.
No.
The song I love the most on Die Slow, not that I love the most, but that I was like most happy with how I rapped the whole thing all the way through. Nigga, I don't think nobody even fucking heard that. Like they're like, they'll like the one song where I'm like, or on me and Letho's fucking 6 weeks.
Yeah. The
one me and you got the Rain and Liquor.
Yeah.
That I love that song, but it wasn't like the song that,
is that the
nigga, when I look on my DistroKid, that motherfucker got like 4, That motherfucker got like 400,000. Like it goes way past all the music I got on my distro.
You be like, dog, you like that, but check this shit out, though.
They're like, no, fuck that. This song right here is my shit. Like,
because they ain't artists.
And they be like,
they listen with a different ear.
What you did on this, and you're like,
and then it'd be like because Rain and Liquor was more like I when I heard it was a process that we came about making that record. Remember, like he had like a little snippet. It wasn't even about what I made it about, and I was like, oh, let's make it about this, and I like this melody or whatever. So then it wasn't nothing, but it was more of I like the sound of it, and I wanted to step out my bubble. But then we got like songs like fucking Jesus and shit. That's the shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they'll be like, yeah, but this Rain and Liquor. And I'm like, dog, are you not listening to what I'm saying on Jesus, bro? They're like, nah, but the Rain and Liquor.
It's gonna be for who it's for. Like Hex, Illy said earlier, man, it's gonna be who needs to hear it is gonna hear you.
No,
your sheep gonna find you.
That's fact.
That's just how it's gonna be.
Yeah.
I be wanting everybody to be my sheep. All you motherfuckers listen to this. Check this out.
Right.
Like, nigga, we ain't fucking with you. Nah.
But man, so to wrap it up, bro, thank you very much for joining us on this episode, man. We are, beyond blessed to have you here with us.
For sure. I feel good. I love this shit, man. I've been meaning to come fuck with y'all.
Yeah.
For real, man.
Go.
I like what y'all got going on. This is probably the only local podcast I watch.
Hometown, bro. Hometown.
Yeah.
Hometown, 100%. Yeah, I like that. Good correction.
Y'all don't say that shit.
Good correction. But no, for real though, like one of the only ones I really, really watched, with the exception of Code Red, man. Shout out to the homie KB over there, Code Red, but because I fuck with that one a whole lot too. And I watch it in its entirety because it's good.
Yeah.
See, I'm gonna tell you something. I don't give a fuck who you are. You could be my brother, my cousin, whoever. If whatever you got ain't good, I ain't fucking with you.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Because that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like
facts.
that's just, I don't expect you to fuck with me either. Like on the other side of that same coin. If what I got ain't good, then don't fuck with it. I don't want you to like it because it's me. Like it because it's a quality product.
Big fact.
And I tap in all the time. Man, listen, man, I get up every Sunday morning. Fuck with y'all.
We
for real,
appreciate it,
dog.
man.
That's love.
I read something, watch Face the Nation, and then watch y'all.
Fuck yeah. So that concludes this episode of the All 414 All podcast, brought to you by Illy, Street Team Hectic, Lethal of Third Ward Studios, SG Films, and our guest for episode 20, Brad Fax. Yes, sir. If you haven't already, we encourage you to take a moment to like this video. Second, leave us a comment about any topic that interests you the most. And third, but most important, subscribe to the channel so that you can get the new content notifications. Thank you for watching, and come back for the next episode of the All 414 All podcast.
Y'all can't make a hit, fam. Let's go.